exciting. I was very tempted to eat them, but I said I'll hold off and I will wait until Full Gear, of course, itself, because that is when MJF will be defending his title, not once, but twice on that show. So I'm very excited, but I want to give a big shout out to Kaylin and Caitlin Pickles. I will leave all their information in the description below for this video and all the ones to come throughout the week because they are an amazing family over there in Los Angeles. And they gave us a great opportunity, and we're very happy to have them. And we're very happy to have the Pickles, of course, because it's MJF. And who doesn't love MJF gear and stuff? You know.
Speaking of which, I think we should probably address what Eric has said in the chat, which is his idea for the signing on Full Gear is a re-signing MJF.
Hey, that's a great fan favorite. And if that doesn't happen, then I know World's End will be the last time that I actually see my king wrestle for AEW for sure.
Hey, it works.
It works.
Hey,
it
remember,
works. I'm
remember,
definitely
remember
invested.
remember who I said was showing up at Full Gear. Just remember who I said a couple months ago.
Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, I think it is Monet if it's a new talent, but I am keeping that.
Just pray to God they use her right.
It could just be MJF.
If they don't use her right, I think I'm done with them. That's all I'm
Wow. How could you do that to us here? You're done with
Because
WWE. You're done with AEW. You're just going to have to watch like TNA. That's it.
Well, speaking of WWE, we do have a bit of a confirmation from a certain new United States champion. Logan Paul is confirmed for Elimination Chamber.
Wow.
Yes.
That will be another watch along that we'll do here at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, really 5:30 in the morning.
And finally, I will give my own personal announcement. On Monday night, I will be hosting an exclusive Monday Night Raw watch along. The go home show before Survivor Series, at least for Monday nights, where it is presumed that it is possible that Mr. Randall Keith Orton will return, and it will probably.
So if they do that on Monday.
If it does happen, you will most likely see Wolf Tears on stream.
I told you
I have waited almost.
I told you Drew was going to cost them titles, and then he was going to turn, and then Randy was going to be the partner.
Yeah.
No, they even did a little bit more teasing though, Byron, because remember, like after it happened, they kind of teased it, like Broken Dreams coming back because they kind of teased some of his lyrics. So I can see him bringing that theme. Like the theme didn't make sense to him as a face, but now he's a heel again, and all the missed opportunities that he's had, I think it'll be a great time to bring it back or even do a remix of it.
Like Wolf and Dylan wanted at Crown Jewel, I would have Drew beat Seth in a rematch because it seemed like
Drew is gonna beat him in a rematch. Let's get that out of the way. He's winning. He's got to win now.
Well, we'll have to see. I don't know. Be very frank and honest. I have no idea. They've definitely butchered the shit out of opportunities these past few pay-per-views and TV shows. So I'm not holding my breath and or praying for any type of saving grace with what WWE has given us. But that does kind of go into our rest of the week schedule. I know I kind of posted it in the Discord. So, of course, if you're not in the Discord, this is your opportunity to go ahead and get in that Discord so that way you can hang out with all of us, including seeing what was going on each and every week while it's going on. This Friday, after, of course, tomorrow's predictions podcast with myself and Wolf and maybe a few others, we are going to be doing a dual stream. That's right. WWE and AEW Collision will be going head-to-head one more time. Of course, I guess the first time wasn't enough for Tony to pull out all of his hair. So now he's going to pull the rest of it out by watching WWE and Collision go back and forth one more time on television. Of course, it is the night before Full Gear, so we are going to be doing a dual stream. Some of us will be watching WWE, while others will be watching the better product, which is AEW, and going and giving you all of our results, our thoughts, etc., as each and everything happens throughout the night. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then, of course, Full Gear, you know where to go. It is Last Week of Wrestling Podcast, because we are going to be doing a watch along about 6:30 Eastern time here on the channel. So that way all of us will be hanging out, bullshitting, eating pickles, and hoping to God that MJF is not retaining not only the Triple B, but that Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship
is.
as well that night. I'm very, very, very excited to see what is to come from all of that. So a lot of stuff's happening, so make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you hit that sub button if you are new. And of course, we are about 4 minutes out from the actual show. So I guess we could kind of go through semi-quick predictions for what we have for tonight's card. Like we said, we had the Street Fight, the Sega Dream Fight, I guess you could call it, with the new Xbox exclusive game that came out from Yakuza series, I believe it is. So I never played the series, but I definitely will have to maybe check it out. I saw it on my Game Pass alert, so maybe I'll have to check it out. But nonetheless, we have that, and of course we have the TBS title eliminator to make it a triple threat for none other than Chris Statlander's belt come this Saturday for the TBS title. So I'm very excited to see and hear from all of that. So what do you guys have to say? We'll start with you, Wolf, quickly. Who do you have for that street fight, and who do you think's coming out on top between Sky Blue and Red Velvet?
All right, so street fight, it has to be Team Kenny Omega. There was no reason for the Don Callis family to win. Like, Kenny Omega has been falling off with this whole feud, and it's actually kind of embarrassing to watch, because he has never won any like big matches. Like, he has lost every single big match since since Don turned on Kenny. Really, I do not see any reason for the Don Callis family and Brian Cage to win. Like, no, I think it has to be like, you have Ibushi, Jericho, and Omega, and Paul White. All on
Forget about
one
the Big Show.
And, well, I mean, he's not as good as the other three, but those three, and they're gonna lose to what's it called, Brian Cage, Takeshita, Fletcher, and
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Hobbs. Thank you. Yeah, no, there's no reason for, like, it actually just would make Jericho, Omega, and Ibushi look weak. So it has to be Team Omega.
Okay.
As for the TBS decider match, Sky Blue, there's no way Red Velvet is winning.
Okay.
It would be interesting for Red Velvet to win. However, the story that they're kind of like they kind of been like booking clearly implicates Sky Blue. So like, Red Velvet's not involved. She's just kind of there. So I think it has to be Julia, Statlander, and Sky Blue at Full Gear.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Leo, who do you got? Sky Blue, Red Velvet? Do you got the Callis family or the Jericho Kingdom, whatever you want to call them?
I got Jericho and Kenny winning. I just feel like Wolf was saying, like, this whole feud, Kenny just can't pick up a win to save his life at this point. And it's like, just seeing how far he's come before that feud and everything he's accomplished, and now he can't get a win over those jabronis. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just not gonna call them jabronis. I'm not gonna do that.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don Callis to be determined. But I really think they got to win there. And I love me some Red Velvet, but I think Sky Blue is going to win that match. And honestly, get added to that match. I think with the story they're telling is possibly a potential team or alliance between Julia Hart and Sky Blue. So I think that is the route they're going to continue telling. So that's going to be very interesting with to see what happens with that match tonight.
Awesome. And we are about to start. So quickly, No Bones, who do you got in that women's eliminator? And of course, the Don Callis family versus Jericho and Big L loser, Kenny Omega.
Team Jericho and Sky Blue.
Okay, sounds good to me. And God's favorite, who do you got for me?
I can take a nap during the street fight because I don't give a damn.
Okay, fair enough,
and
fair enough.
the Sky Blue will probably win, and the triple threat will be interesting on Sunday because I don't know if they're gonna do a weird double turn with Sky Blue. I don't know what they're doing with it,
Nah,
but
I think
I don't know. I'm a little intrigued.
it
I'm a
could
little
happen
intrigued.
though. I'm not gonna lie though, Byron, but I think
It's
well,
possible.
Wolf's not in here, but I think for some reason I feel like a feeling that Julie Hart's gonna win. And it's gonna be in a way to
Watch, he's gonna
protect.
be running back now that you just said that.
I feel like they're gonna do it in a way to protect
I don't know.
Chris Statlander, and then you could possibly build Sky Blue versus Julia Hart for that championship as the first feud possibly.
And all you football fans out there, Deshaun Watson is done for the year, as Eric states. I guess that's football, right? My football, basketball, baseball. What sport is that?
Football.
That is football. All right, I figured because
Football,
I
you
never heard
mark.
of anybody's name.
Go touch some grass. You mark.
I have
Go touch some
All
grass.
I have
right,
a
you heard it
potential
here
hot take.
first from God's favorite. Go touch grass. You,
I
Mark.
think I
And
may
eat your
know who
pickle
the
while you
devil
do it.
is. I think I may know who the devil may be.
It's me.
Yeah, it is
I'm
you,
the
but
problem. It's me.
I
Taylor
I
Swift
think I
himself.
may have I might be
would
honest.
pop
I think
so
I
hard
may
if
know
it's
who it
you.
is.
Who will tell us?
I think you should get the devil
Pop.
mask, Dylan, and wear it on Saturday.
Because
Like
when was the last
Tupac?
time we seen Pop?
Pac.
Pac's like 3 feet
Like
tall.
Tupac? Like the rapper Tupac?
No, he's dead.
No, he's talking about Pac.
Pat.
Starting
Yeah,
to
well,
be
Pac's dead. You know what I mean? Like, Pac's been dead for a minute. So that's why when you said Pac, I was like, I didn't know he came back again. I mean, it's 2023, but shit, man, this guy's never gonna die.
For some reason, I just feel like he could have an army around him. And when was the last time we seen Pac in AEW or doing anything?
Was Blood and Guts?
He's injured.
Okay, so there
Maybe
you
he
go.
is,
He's been
maybe
injured.
He's not.
I
All
mean,
right, now he's not.
he has been injured. That's why he's been out. He was injured from
It's only
the
one right
match
answer.
with
It's only one right
Claudio.
answer for the devil.
I feel like
Only one right
there's
answer
two
for me.
people I think
You got
WWE is going to end up snatching up in
Still.
AEW.
I've been cutting these great promos lately. I'm happy you
I'm not
guys
gonna lie to you,
enjoyed.
man. I think
you know
I
what
have-
mean?
There's a few people I think WWE is
Hey,
going to
think we
try to
got them
snatch from
pickles?
AEW this coming year. One of them, I think, is going to be
It's
Hook.
Wednesday night. You know what that means. That's right,
Oh.
Morgan.
Hook in NXT would be great.
I'm thinking the devil is Adam Cole. That's the way I'm
Probably
leaning.
Adam Cole.
It's the only person that makes sense.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
'Cause
somebody
Fightful
literally.
said,
I mean-
I think on a live stream they had or something, that the devil is not CM Punk, Jack Perry, or Britt Baker.
Bro, I'm telling you now, if somebody
They didn't say MJF.
the crazy thing is
They
somebody
didn't say the
literally
guns.
somebody really just reached
didn't
out
say
to me
Jews.
earlier and said that the devil is CM Punk making his return. I said absolutely not. I'm not. I don't
No.
want to.
That would be, not for nothing, as much as I don't like Punk, that would be one of the
It
greatest.
would be the greatest work of all time, but
Absolutely, because as
Oh, it would,
everybody has
but-
reported it, nobody has truly. There's been no police report for the All-In incident. There's been no police report about Tony Khan being attacked, nor was there one for Jack Perry either. So if this has just been a work the whole time, yeah, 100%. Actually, I want to hear something that might cause a little bit of a debate, but I think a fun debate for sure.
Go for it.
So, Kay, I'm going to have to put you on the spot here because you were the one that mentioned it on your recent episode of AEW's Weekly. You stated that Moxley only does one emotion and only walks one certain way and talks one certain way. He's always at a level 8. I agree with you the first time. He's a level 10. And every single promo sounds the same. So I'm on your side on this one, but I know we have a new, debater here, Mark, I guess you could call himself, for John. So, Wolf, would you like to hear?
You and I will agree on something, and it'll be like a miracle.
What?
Yeah. So
Why
So
would
yeah,
y'all do him like that?
Kay, I'll let you explain your thing. I know I kind of summarized it,
Yeah,
but
So what was
like
the what was the statement?
I just feel like every time
Pretty
you
much,
get
long story
on
short,
TV
John
to do a
Moxley's
promo,
boring.
it's like, oh, it's this promo again. And then I just kind of like tune it out almost because it's the exact same thing every time. And he's like pacing and he's like breathing heavy and he's like at the same level constantly that it makes it really boring. Like I've never been like, yes, it's a Moxley promo. Awesome. I can't wait to hear what he has to say this time. And I kind of feel
Hey.
like it's the same way in the ring, but that leaves that.
Okay, I am going to shock you.
No.
For me,
You're wrong.
no. For me, mostly you are absolutely correct.
Wow,
Yeah, that is shocking. I
mean-
never thought he would agree with somebody.
Yeah. The thing is, I agree on the fact that Moxley has kind of done the same thing for his promos like every time. The thing is, I think Moxley, I don't know, there's something about Moxley that just always makes me interested, like grabs my attention. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that he's just, I guess, really into it, I guess. Like, it's like, the style is kind of repetitive, yes. Well, not kind of, definitely. But I don't know, maybe it's just because I like it.
I preferred him as Dean Ambrose, honestly.
What? Oh,
Huh?
Wow.
Not only did you say
all
something
that
agree with
agreeing
any
has
wrong
of
finally
this.
once,
Just so
stopped.
y'all
but you
know,
went
I don't agree
twice
with
on-
any of this.
I don't agree with any of that.
Well, I think
Every
the
time
agreeing
Moxley
has
speaks,
stopped.
I'm into it. Anything Moxley does, I'm tuning in to watch. He's literally my favorite thing about AEW besides MJF.
Derek, how are you, buddy?
But the thing is, like, Moxley, I think the fire
His style
of
is better
that,
than
like,
it was
that
in WWE.
Moxley, like, brings in his promos is what actually, like, keeps me invested.
He's not as limited.
You want to hear my opinion on John Moxley?
You're gonna agree with what Ace is.
I think he's one of the most boring athletes AEW has to offer.
Go home.
All right.
No.
That's
I'll
a
be
little
honest.
too
I
much.
think John Moxley is the most boring
I am
wrestler
accepting.
Hell
that
I am
AEW
accepting
has to
of
offer.
criticizing his style of promos. I will
You didn't
not
just say
accept
John
Not
Moxley.
even
that he's
remotely
the
excited
most
when he comes on
boring
the
of-
microphone. His wrestling style is the same. I truly
Yeah, but it's not boring.
it's boring. Every time Moxley's in the ring, I'm bored.
I don't know how.
I think I love Moxley's promos. I think they're very like
Boring.
vital. You know, they feel like he cares, and his matches, you know, he makes it real to the audience. You know, I feel
Yes.
like his style makes it real to the audience. Like he may not be the best wrestler in the world. You know, he's not Bryan Danielson out there, but what makes him such a good wrestler
Y'all are talking out
is
pocket
that
right now.
he makes it real. You know,
Thank
like
you.
his style.
really boring.
And the thing
His
is,
No,
style
he's
makes
not.
it real to the
No.
audience.
and the thing is
I
with
pick-
Kay saying she likes him better as Dean Ambrose. In my opinion, whether
Yeah,
he was
that's
Dean
it. I've been waiting
Ambrose
to see
or
if you
John
lose again.
Moxley, when it was like when he like, I feel like his involvement was always like kind of like the same. Like he still has that drive, he still has, but like obviously the booking is vastly different.
You gotta. There's different.
And I
there's a
think
difference between the two.
AEW's like presentation and booking of Moxley is much better than WWE.
Exactly,
with
because think about
Ambrose,
all
but
the times.
regarding what he put in, I would argue he put in the same amount of fire, drive, effort personality. Like, I think he put in as much that he could with what he was given. Like,
But the
and
thing
that's
you
what
gotta
I
understand,
appreciate about Moxley, because
the thing between the two is everything's different because now he is pretty much like unscripted. He really doesn't have a filter like he did in WWE. He's pretty much genuinely being himself, and you could tell through his promos. You could tell through like a lot of the stuff that he's doing. He wasn't able to be this character in WWE, and he tried to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think of all the moments they missed out on making this guy a huge deal in WWE. You could have had him win the Rumble. You could have had him beat Lesnar and would have propelled him to the next level. You could have had him beat Triple H. You could have had him do all these different things and never did. The best version of Ambrose is 2014.
I'm not saying that I feel like WWE did better with Jon Moxley or Dean Ambrose or whatever you want to call him than AEW is doing with Jon Moxley. I just preferred the Dean Ambrose character to the Jon Moxley character.
But
and to that I mostly say it was like, it was what he could put in. It was I saw it as basically the same.
I think
Dean Ambrose and Jon Moxley are not even completely different at all. It feels like the same.
He was a
I was bored with Ambrose, and I'm bored with him now.
Do you not realize the segments they had him doing, dressing up as a mountain, like a mountain? Like, what? No.
Yeah, they're totally different characters. Ambrose,
no, I mean there may be different characters. But like,
I would say
his style is boring.
Yes,
like I'm not even like. When he talks, I'm bored.
Ambrose.
That's when they
I could go to the bathroom during this promo and not feel like I missed anything.
When they had him turn heel, they could have done something good because everybody was interested.
I don't get that.
The thing is, I understand turning him heel, especially on that night.
I was talking about Dylan.
No, like when he turned heel, the night Roman went away was probably the best executed heel turn I've seen in years.
That was
but what happened afterwards was my problem. Because here's the thing, if you guys didn't know, so if Roman didn't, have to go away and battle leukemia, you know what was going to happen at WrestleMania 35, right?
Yeah, the Shield triple threat.
We were gonna get the Shield triple threat for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 35. He was going to finally headline a WrestleMania. This guy is a guy that the fans were behind and really pushed.
So why didn't they give him the opportunity next year?
What do you mean?
Why didn't they give him the opportunity to main event of WrestleMania the following year?
They never
Pretty
did.
sure he left.
No, but why?
The reason why they never did it?
Right. If you're saying if he was going to main event one WrestleMania because he was a part of the Shield, now at this stage he could have main evented a WrestleMania the following year, solo dolo. Why didn't they? Why didn't he?
Well, he
pretty sure he left.
He left in 2019, and he
left
he
before
didn't
WrestleMania
compete.
36.
The only thing he was like, if Roman didn't have to go away and battle leukemia and relinquish,
Marcus says the same thing.
If he didn't relinquish
when he talks on board, I feel the same way every time my boss talks during a team meeting. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I feel like nothing gets accomplished.
Like, it's not
MJF.
regarding Mox.
And this may be a hot take. People might get upset.
Bored.
But I think when he went to AEW, in my opinion, he became the Roman Reigns of AEW.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, yeah.
No.
And the boring aspect, absolutely.
So you're telling me he
was easily the biggest. He was.
You know what?
When he
you're 100% right. Dean Ambrose is as boring as Roman Reigns, and he's now the Roman Reigns of AEW. That, my friend, is the best comparison I heard all night.
Think how what they did when
boring ass people.
Can you let me finish? Before MJF started getting pushed and started becoming in the spotlight like he is now. Before that, you cannot deny that he was that go-to guy for everything. Whenever they need somebody to fill in for this feud, or they need somebody that they can trust to win the championship and hold it because they can rely on them. That was Moxley.
This is probably going to be always presented as like an early fat history of AEW
That they had the
without
first boring ass
Moxley.
guy like Roman
He was
Reigns.
He was the only.
No,
Do you not realize he's a 3-time
without
AEW
Moxley,
World Champion?
AEW is not as relevant as it is now.
That's a lie.
No,
I wouldn't
it is
consider
not
that
a
at
lie.
all in the slightest
When he
correct.
like
No,
okay,
Wolf-
people
Wolf is right.
people
Wolf is right.
Wolf is right.
You would
Exactly.
you're telling me that when
Moxley,
AEW started the first 3 years
But
before
honestly,
Moxley
think about what
joined,
happened when
it
people
made-
were looking at Double or
it
Nothing.
didn't interest you
because
at all.
Moxley came to AEW, that's when AEW started signing huge names. Adam
Exactly.
Cole,
And
Bryan
think about it.
Danielson.
They had
People were
Jericho
talking-
and Cody Rhodes.
Okay,
and Kenny
people
That's
and the
all
Young
they
Bucks.
had.
That's all they
all
had.
they
though.
had. They had
Nobody-
Jericho,
people knew who they
Omega.
were.
They had Jericho and the
Moxley
Elite.
stepped up and
That's
was
it.
the
That
guy.
was-
But when
those were their
Moxley
biggest
came,
names.
So, like,
Jericho
people
and
on
the Elite.
automatically went to the next
vacation
level.
Save the company basically, and so keep it going.
That's how big of a
when
draw
everyone else-
You're
Moxley
saying
is.
that you would put your chips on him?
Yes.
No, they did, and it worked.
They
It
did.
worked.
Yeah, it didn't. It worked. Right.
It worked.
But I feel like they pushed him too much.
I'd get him fucking acting classes before giving him a fucking
Dude,
opportunity to do anything.
When people talk about Double or Nothing, people may say different things, but the majority are going to be talking about the night John Moxley came to AEW when he went from Dean Ambrose to John Moxley. the Death
Because
Rider.
before
what
I
Moxley-
wouldn't say that at all.
Before Moxley,
I wouldn't say that at
biggest
all. I wouldn't say
names
Moxley
that-
made AEW.
He
No
made it
way.
to where it is now. He
He
put it on a
didn't
different level.
make he made it as huge. It would have existed, but
bigger
it wouldn't
deal
be
than
as
what it
huge.
would've been.
It wouldn't be the
So all the other superstars that they had on there were not at all on the level of Moxley's
before
talent.
Moxley came in.
propel it.
The biggest names AEW had before Moxley came in were Jericho, the
Okay.
Elite, which included Cody,
Okay,
and Brody Lee.
and you're telling me those four?
That's it.
Those four didn't make anybody go, "Oh, okay, I want to watch this."
Wait, Brody Lee
Not-
wasn't
not
there
really.
at that point. We're talking
Not
2019.
Jericho, not it was something, but it was not huge. It didn't expand. It was kind of
It didn't expand it in the sense of taking it to the next level. When he came in, it
when
automatically
Moxley
took it
came
to the
in.
next
That's
level.
when more big names came. That's when Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson,
It started with
Okay.
him.
Moxley,
Yeah,
Moxley was the
yeah.
first WWE guy to legitimately jump. So when that happened, that kind of was a paradigm shift,
Like he
appropriately
said, that's
titled,
what it was.
because nobody really thought this company was going to have legs because it was just a bunch of indie midgets.
and
So
even
got a
and
guy like
honestly,
Moxley, it's like, okay.
without Moxley, AEW would not have been as big. And I know you hate him, Dylan, but
I don't hate the
It
guy.
would-
I just don't think
no.
he's
I
talented.
meant who I'm
Like at
going
all.
to mention. Without
just-
Moxley,
I actually
Punk
think
would
his
not
world
show
world
up in
title
the
when
level it
AEW.
is
AEW was
now.
his best singles
Ever.
run. His best singles run was when he had the AEW world title. That was his best singles run.
Exactly.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
That whole storyline with Jericho with the eye, and then he took the title from him. Was
And
faking
then
it the
he
whole
acted
time.
like he was going to join the inner
Yeah.
circle,
That was a
and
great
he
story.
swerved them. That was
Yeah,
like
the
one of the
car.
best
Remember that?
storylines that they told in
feel like
2020.
Malachi
Why,
came
like-
after
Yeah.
Moxley
Yeah.
came.
Yeah, it
Easily
was.
best storyline of 2020.
Yes.
Wow.
Because
Yeah.
For AEW.
Jericho
Yeah,
had a
I don't
legitimate
see
secret
Like,
title.
think of
any
the
of that
matches
when
he
people
had.
bring up John
The
Moxley.
matches he had with Darby Allin, like Brody Lee, MJF, all great matches.
Yeah, he had a good match against MJF at Full Gear, but
No, I'm
I
talking about
didn't
when he
give
had it
a
all out in
shit
No,
that it
2020.
before
was-
Full Gear, it was early
He did
MJF,
it all out in 2020.
2020. Yeah, it was and then also Moxley
Then he
fought,
eventually lost it in
I'm
November.
pretty sure. Yeah, Kenny Omega. He fought Kenny Omega. He fought.
The only thing I don't like the only bad thing I would say about Moxley is that stupid match that he had with Kenny Omega in that exploding barbed wire death match, whatever that was. I hated the ending. Worst thing AEW's ever done. worst
I
thing
think the ending was probably questionable, but I think the
No,
match
it was
itself.
stupid.
I think the match itself
walkie-talkie.
was all right. Personally,
Yeah, I don't see any of that when I look at John Moxley as a performer. I don't see anything of what you're saying as somebody to bring me into this.
oh yeah,
company.
Claudio. Also
Like,
came out.
Cody brought me in. The seeing Cody on there was cool. Jericho on there was cool. First finding out about Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. That was exciting to watch.
That it was good, but like the only problem was like they had like these like few big guys and like everyone else like no one really like
I mean, I liked
knew
seeing
them.
Wardlow before he became this like Joe
Wardlow
Jerk
They
off.
needed like it didn't bring like it didn't have enough eyes on it. It was like the actual only people like hardcore like basically people with like who didn't really do anything other than look into
Yeah,
everything wrestling.
I don't see any of that when you guys talk
But
about
like
Moxley.
actually brought eyes to AEW, and that led to people like Danielson, Claudio, Malachi,
I would.
Cole, like Christian, everyone.
Yeah, Wolf is 100% correct.
Like the thing
That's
is
crazy.
like Moxley may have not necessarily been the face of AEW
He
when
kind of was one of them.
he was what he wasn't the face though. He wasn't like the main face.
I mean, he
He
kind of
the
was through the
workhorse,
pandemic
though.
era, though. Like
He
when
was
you
the
look at
workhorse
2020,
of AEW. Like he
We-
carried the company on his back until
that's what I
more
mean. Like how
games came
Roman
on
is.
it.
Roman kind of carried that company on his back for a
He's
while.
definitely one
Well,
of the
pretty much
faces.
like
Roman's
Seth
been
Rollins.
boring since the
Well,
Shield.
Seth Rollins. I'll say Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is better.
And
example.
like
He carried-
while Dylan may hate him without Moxley,
I don't hate the guy.
No, not Moxley, Punk. Without
Oh.
Moxley, Punk doesn't show up in AEW ever.
I wish that never happened then. Absolutely, because that would have been a great victory for AEW
Well,
of not having him grace his ugly ass
Don't say that,
presence on
unfortunately,
Dylan,
like,
AEW.
Dylan, stop.
Dylan, stop. You know,
Dylan,
Punk
stop.
was
Punk was
at the
annoying. to be a-
There-
Punk and MJF was the
Now
greatest
that
storyline
could
in
be a good
AEW.
match.
The storyline was great. Don't get me wrong, but like
Do you
I
guys agree
still
with
didn't
this?
like him. Just because he gave me a good story doesn't mean that I gotta.
And the
like
crazy thing
fucking
is, we
guy.
should still be getting that storyline, but CM Punk doesn't.
Hell
interact.
no! Fuck that big baby bitch.
We might still get it on Sunday. We'll see, or on Saturday.
I don't think
Or
the
next
devil shows up
Saturday.
Saturday.
I'll
think
say
the devil
this.
shows
I'll
up
say
in Long
this.
Island. The devil shows up in Long Island.
If he shows up at Long Island, he's getting
Because
fucking
I think what they're going to do
pitchforks
is, I think there's going to be a
and fucking
tease.
fireballs thrown at the guy.
I think he
ain't having
appears,
none
but
of
I think
that
the
shit.
reveal. I think the reveal comes at World's End. That's what I think.
I could see it possibly happening, man. Or yeah, because you
I
could,
mean,
if
listen,
you could
I
end
think-
on
I
that
think-
cliffhanger or something.
I think that Punk's what he's given to the wrestling business as a whole, I think exceeds a lot of his bad mannered behavior.
Right.
But there's a lot more to him that as much greatness he could bring to the ring, his outside the ring performance sucks so much that it oversees it. So I can't sit here and say, well, everything that Punk's done, I can look over all the bullshit. I can't. If you're gonna attack your fees and
no
not
one
work
disputes
with others and
how
do
like,
all of that, then I can't.
not incredible that Punk is as a like everyone knows how like
Punk's a
shitty.
very talented superstar. I'd rather watch
Yeah,
Punk
and everyone
than
knows that-
Moxley on my TV if I had the actual choice. Because
the
I
thing
believe
is
Punk's
also everyone
performance
knows
better
that
than
Punk is
Moxley.
kind of
Me
a
too.
shitty.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
everyone-
Punk's
How could you
performance
say
better
that
than
when
Moxley.
John Moxley literally killed this man on live television? You
Listen,
literally killed that man and took the title.
I just don't believe Moxley. I don't. I didn't
This man
believe
really
him. I
killed
didn't believe him in
CM Punk in 2
WWE.
minutes.
I didn't believe
think
him in
Moxley-
AEW. I don't believe him now.
I will give him
think-
credit. The promo he just cut wasn't bad. It was perfect, short to the point. There you go.
I
He
think
literally
Moxley
killed CM Punk.
is.
Moxley, yeah.
I think Moxley gives something that is always appreciated in wrestling, which is just like effort and drive. Like
I'm here,
he's
Dylan. I'm just
into
gonna run to the
this.
restroom.
Like this is like everything to him.
Look, I think. I'm trying to see. Correct.
There's a report by Fightful based on what we've been told, the masked attackers on AEW are being portrayed by the actual people they're to be revealed as. What? What does that
Wow,
mean?
that's so not informative.
That
Because the body type, we can tell there's
I
what?
They all
suppose.
walk in the suit.
There's
Who
like
they think they are?
So I guess it's not like actors. It's gonna be like
Yeah. There's
so,
like two
so it's
black
not
guys,
extras.
I
It's gonna be
think,
like actual people.
isn't it?
Yeah, it seems just from what it seems like,
And two
it's
white guys.
it's gonna be like actual people that are involved. Like it's not gonna be like extras that
Yeah.
what's it called, AEW or just have there.
And one of the guys is big. The big guy.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm like trying to find out
Like Wardlow big.
I think
the
Warlow's gonna go
thing
to
is,
WWE
I
in
think
2022.
Kay
it's
said
like
he's not Wardlow big.
Big Show big?
No, the
No.
thing is, I think he's like a
Bill
bit
big?
shorter. The big guy, I think the big guy is like a little shorter than Wardlow is.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's like slightly smaller, at least height wise.
he's a big guy. He's a big dude.
He is a big guy, but
Yeah.
as for who it is, I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know all the big guys in what's it called, AEW, like.
And it could.
How much do you
could be,
think those grills cost at Swerve?
Could be new people
Maybe
too.
I would
Could
say
be
maybe
new
about
signings,
60
you know?
to
Could be new
100,000.
people.
Maybe 60
Um,
to 100,000.
Did they just say that if he touches them, the Saturday's off?
I might need to make a TikTok of me
Probably.
doing a Prince Not dance, bro. I might have to do that to see if I can do
We've
something.
only been telling you look like him for months. Just saying.
I mean, you guys got a point. I'm not even posted on my Instagram, honestly.
I'm happy you finally have accepted it.
It only took you half the year.
It only took you 2 months.
Don't worry, Marcus. They are strapping a rocket to them, and this will not be the last match. The trilogy. It will be a trilogy, and it will end at World's End. Remember that.
The stare down between Hangman and Swerve is getting too good. They need a strap of rocket to Swerve. He's a superstar. Honestly, I'm waiting to see
the
the
first
day.
African American champion.
I'm waiting to see
Agreed.
the day that Swerve is our AEW champion.
He's gonna be the first African American champ.
Hoping if MJF has to lose to somebody, and I got to pick him, Swerve would be the one to lose to.
Don't worry.
100%.
I think that would be great if Swerve were the next champion. I agree.
Yeah, Swerve would be huge to be world champion.
Wow, he just called out his wife, his ex-wife.
Don't worry. Swerve and Hangman got one more match after this.
I don't know if he'll get there by the time they're ready to get the belt off MJF. They don't seem in a rush to get the belt off MJF though.
Me neither.
Nah,
I'd probably just give Swerve the international title if they have Orange Cassidy retain. Just give it to Swerve.
or Moxley, honestly, because you think about like
Look,
you know, the whole
look.
Blackpool,
Did the
'Cause-
dance.
because the whole
This is the
Blackpool
dance,
versus
why
the
not?
Marvel.
Yeah, I mean he's so talented though. Get me a national title.
Oh! He said after he's done making a living over your back, he goes down to the parking lot and buys weed off of a high school kid in the parking lot. I'm fucking dead.
This is one of the best feuds AEW has.
What'd you say?
Doing some sandwich.
Don't you just love when a feud is booked and it doesn't need a championship?
Yes. I love when the matches are booked well.
And it doesn't need a championship. Every feud doesn't need a championship, people.
That hit nerve.
Am I making
And
a
we
noise?
don't need lawyers. We don't need the cops because
Can I just say I hate Tony Schiavone as play-by-play? He is terrible. We need to get whoever in there.
Turn on
Me.
your execution.
Let's get him out of there. Please, thank you.
and I will take you to spend an eternity in Swerve's house at the bottom of hell.
Now that's a fucking promo. John should be watching that as fucking tape and studying it.
Don't forget though, Dylan. Hangman and Moxley had a great feud, man.
Hangman and Mox did have a good feud, yeah.
And Swerve was one thing, Leslie, I forgot to
The
mention.
match was good.
Was that you and I couldn't lay hands on one another. But Nana, they said shit about us.
Oh!
Hey!
Yeah, don't
Beat up Nana!
Hangman.
No! He's beating up Nana!
Yeah,
How
don't
can you
say-
beat up Prince Nana?
Oh,
He's an innocent man.
Thank
He
you,
broke
Marcus.
into
I
his
agree.
house with Swerve.
Prince
Hire me,
Nana.
Tony.
Prince Nana broke into his
or
house.
Nana.
That's true. He did. I guess that's
I mean,
true.
I'm on Swerve and Nana's side. I'm just saying, he did break into his house.
That's true.
Wow. Beat the brakes off of Nana. He beat the brakes off of Nana. Nah. He dead. Ain't coming back.
That's why when people say AEW doesn't have stories, I don't agree with that. They have stories, but they have
Hangman Page gave Prince Nana the business.
some are better than others, but they have stories.
I agree. They have a bunch of stories going right now.
Really good ones.
Yeah.
The Devil Mask, this one, Christian Cage,
Adam
and Sting
Copeland.
and Darby and all
Yeah.
them, MJF, Roddy
Yeah,
Strong. Roddy Strong is really funny. I've been enjoying that a lot.
MJF and with Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, Wardlow.
You gotta love that MJF's intertwined in like 20 different stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
old school. Like the champion would be in like every storyline.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, I did your match, Roddy. No, I know I did great. It's amazing. But let's get to the topic. Dude, I know where the devil is. For sure. 100%.
It's like MJF right now is like Hulk Hogan, where he's all over the place.
I like that. That's a good way to look at it.
Maybe you're the devil. What are you talking about? Dude, you are not around here. You are not in. I'm telling you right now, on my life, he is the devil. Yeah, all right. Roddy, gonna get going, man. Thanks. No. Hey, listen. Hey, guys, what is it?
I didn't know Swerve was married.
Wait, what?
The devil.
Was.
Roderick Strong accused Adam Cole being the devil.
Alrighty, Wolf. This is the match that you've been waiting for. Sky Blue and Red Velvet.
I got a whole list of matches for Will Ospreay if he comes to WWE, and you guys cannot tell me these matches would not be good enough to sign him.
Roddy's really milking that neck injury. It's working for him quite nicely. Hey, neck strong. It's a serious thing.
Yeah.
Hangman and Silver's probably going to be the best book story going into Full Gear. It's definitely going to be one of them. I'm going to say that. There's at least
That's for sure.
4 good stories going into Full Gear this year.
Yeah, I don't know about the best.
I don't know. It's good.
It's good. It's good.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Best booked match and going into Full Gear is Swerve and
Okay.
Hangman.
Yeah, easily.
Not any of the other ones that are happening. All the other ones, what are just like prologues?
They're
Like-
good, but I mean, Hangman and Swerve are on another level right now.
Will Ospreay versus Chad Gable. That
Oh.
is this thing.
The thing is,
Jesus, you can
I
never let
guess
anybody eat no fucking cake, my guy.
what did I want to say? Dylan, I think I'm gonna give a bit of a preview of predictions, leading into tomorrow. Regarding that Texas death match,
Swerve wins.
I think Swerve has like no chance of winning.
I think he's winning.
I
think he's winning.
I feel like my reason for that is mostly because of the home invasion. Because like mostly from as long as I remember, whenever you like in wrestling, a home invasion like segment happens, like the victim of that home invasion like always like wins the big
This
match.
is AEW. This isn't WWE. We're gonna switch it up a little bit, and Swerve's getting the big dub.
Didn't Hangman just mention his Swerve's wife?
Because Hangman won the first one.
No,
Swerve. Oh, Hangman lost.
Swerve won the first one.
We're getting a trilogy, guys.
Ah.
We're getting a trilogy.
Yeah,
A trilogy.
that is another reason because
Is because
Dylan,
you're gonna
you're
get a
gonna see
trilogy.
the trilogy at World's
Yeah.
End. It'll be probably a steel cage or something.
Yeah.
If I get to watch Swerve and Hangman at World's End in a steel cage match, I could die.
the
right there.
only thing
die.
I
I'll be
can
alright.
see potentially of Swerve possibly winning the match at Full Gear
Can we
is
just talk about something real quick?
He
I'm sorry to
turns on
interrupt you. Does Sky Blue not have any other cartoon themed costumes besides Scooby Doo?
Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo Doo.
I don't think so.
Like
Probably
this is
not.
like the
Just
fourth
enjoy
time
the
that she's
view,
worn
Mark. Just
the
enjoy the
Scooby
view,
Doo
Mark.
costume.
Just enjoy
like,
the
It's
did
so
they-
view.
goofy
Just enjoy
because
the
she's
view.
coming out all sad with this, emo makeup, and then she comes out in this goofy ass Scooby Doo costume.
Yeah.
It really doesn't sell it's not selling the angle at all.
Like her
I mean-
part going dark.
Yeah.
like the only
It's like, I'm
thing
so
that
sad.
like
I'm going dark. What do I wear? Oh, I'm gonna wear my Scooby Doo tonight.
Now, if she was wearing like a black, themed, outfit or attire, like if it was all black, then you can tell she's going to like the
Exactly.
dark side.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair though, she did like outright reject like siding with Julia. So
But why does she look dark blue now with a Scooby Doo costume
Maybe that's like Tony
um,
Khan's way of kind of not making her a heel, but pretty much having her be more of like a face with an edge to her.
Well, like the
Yeah.
machine, this also is a mystery to me. All right. So this is truly
Hey
not.
man, she can Scooby my dude any day. I don't care how many times.
Hey,
I'm not-
yo! I thought Horny
She
Horton
can.
was the only one.
She
Where's
get
Horton, by the
triple-minded.
way?
Yeah, Horton abandoned all of us.
His
He's
wife doesn't let
he's
him
now
online
he's now
anymore.
doing the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Shout outs to Horton.
the only way I see Swerve winning at Full Gear is possibly him turning on Nana afterwards.
That would be
No.
He adds so much
That
to
would be
the Swerve
Don't put that out into the
He's
universe.
not turning on Nana. They just
And
formed the
not
mobile industry,
necessarily
2
like
months ago.
I don't know.
yeah,
what
and not
fucking
and maybe
Wolf's
not
reading, but it's
necessarily
wild.
like turning one of them face, but like maybe just him going off on his own while Nana continues. I don't know.
No.
While Nana continues managing Gates of Agony, and
Rejected.
I don't know, because that's why I just don't see it. Mostly, I don't see Swerve winning really. Mostly because of the home invasion, because they
But
usually
Hangman said
wrestling,
something about Swerve's wife. And all
If
that-
Hangman turns on Prince Nana, that would be the
Hangman?
dumbest
mean
thing to
Swerve?
do in the whole entire world. Leo, what the hell has happened to you?
I was
Leo is
there
Leo.
You
where
were
he
so
lives, so he
far
got it.
inside Liv Morgan.
Pause on that one. Retract that.
You got the whole
statement.
the wrong fucking background for the wrong fucking show, and you
I'm a
were
man of the
so
people.
far gone.
What is this mark doing, Leo? What is this
Dana
mark
Brooke
doing?
is
I'd
going to be
look
very
I look away
upset.
for 1 second. I see this goofiness on my screen. What are we
Bro,
doing?
he was so far
Hey, I'm a man of
gone.
the
Drake's
people.
whole
He
album.
Liv. He got her.
No, we don't want Liv. We don't want her winning the Rumble. She's not winning the Rumble, Leo. I'm gonna burst your
Hey,
bubble again.
Hey,
She's not winning the
why do
Rumble.
you got to keep doing that? Let her have her break
She's
already.
not winning the Rumble.
When her bones are made out of glass for 1 year, we could talk about her considerably.
Anyway,
Wolf knows she's winning. My friend that I had on my podcast last night knows
Thanks
she's
for the
winning.
invite.
And he's gonna be there live and live in color to see it.
He just wanted a mark to agree with him. That's all.
I'll be honest.
He didn't want his
Yeah,
bubble.
That's why I didn't get the phone call. That's why I didn't get the phone call of like, hey, listen, I want to have a conversation.
He won't.
Yeah, so that's why I don't know. I don't, because especially now that like, especially with the promos that Hangman's been giving, and with the fact that he like literally wants to rip Swerve's head off. I don't think it may, like the way it's presented. I don't think you can have Hangman lose, especially since you had Swerve already get a big win over Hangman, and then you proceeded to have him invade his house and indirectly threaten his kid. So that's like guaranteed babyface win formula.
Chris, the only way I would accept her not winning is if maybe if Bailey is a face by then.
If Bailey
well, not like being like the hugger, but being like the role model, but just more like
I think it would definitely.
Bailey's definitely getting kicked out of Damage Control. She's going to be face by next week.
Well, probably either at Survivor Series next week or
Survivor Series,
or maybe like the
week
after.
She's taking the pin. She's taking the pin.
See what I was thinking. The only thing that I think the only way you can have Damage Control lose War Games is if they recreate what Bailey did to Kyrie to either Dakota or Bailey. Otherwise, I think Damage Control has to win War Games.
But the question is, who's going to be their opponent? I know people saying Becky. I don't want to see Becky. Honestly, I think maybe
you know who her opponent is? The winner of this match. The show that we're watching.
The thing is, it seems like at least for the women's War Games, it's going to be 4v4.
I tell you now, if I ever exclusively just did AEW, 2 of you cannot come on this show. Two of you are automatically put on the DL list.
The thing is, I think at least for the women's War Games, it's going to be 4v4, mostly because they don't have enough.
Well, they can't do 5 because Dakota.
Dakota's injured. She's not going to be cleared until next year. So I think the only way you can have damage, like the thing is, it kind of makes no sense for Damage Control to lose unless you recreate the Kyrie thing that Bailey did to Kyrie with either Dakota or Bailey as the victim. But otherwise, I think Damage Control has to win, and then maybe Bailey runs her mouth, and then that's when Kyrie, Asuka turn on her.
I got like 12 matches or like 12 feuds literally written down for Will Ospreay if he goes to WWE. 12 feuds. And all of them are great. And nobody can say up here and say they wouldn't want to see any of these matches. And I'm going to call them out right now. Will Ospreay versus Seth Rollins. Will Ospreay versus Roman Reigns. Will Ospreay versus Ricochet. Will Ospreay versus
we're doing an AEW show, right?
I mean, Will Ospreay's... Will Ospreay versus Finn Balor. Will Ospreay versus
I guess not.
I
guess the title AEW Dynamite Watch Along wasn't clear enough on what fucking show we're watching on a Wednesday. at all.
Come on.
I really hope they do more, just more announcements of Full Gear. I want to see more Full Gear stuff before.
No, we don't need more matches for Full Gear. We got enough. It's already going to be 7 hours.
What do you mean?
Facts.
We got like 9
Saturday.
matches already.
9
Some of us-
matches,
some
one
of
of them
us-
is 0 hour.
Some of us want to do something Saturday night
Thank you.
after it's over.
Like
Not
what?
have to go to bed.
Talking about Liv Morgan
Full
and
Gear.
Dana
I
Brooke.
want to watch you eat
Hey,
the pickle. Watch you eat
hey.
the pickle.
Leave my women out of
Hey,
it.
yo, and they're gonna be great. They're gonna be great, bro. They're gonna
A
be
couple
great.
of them are probably not going to take that
I want to
long.
watch you eat that pickle, man. Eat that
Yeah,
pickle,
listen,
bro.
don't be
Fuck.
jealous. Don't be
You
jealous.
gotta say
You
fuck
didn't
that
get pickles, all right?
Hey,
You
man.
know what I mean? Don't worry. Maybe I'll make a phone call. We'll get you.
Like
we'll get
we
you the
know
dill pickle
at
special.
least
You know
they're
what I mean? We'll
going
get
to
you
announce
three
like
sets of
a
flavors.
couple more 0 hour matches at least.
So how many matches we got? 9 already? That's too
12.
many.
9-1
matches.
0 hour.
You guys just see all the
So
bullshit.
8 main card.
No.
No,
should
because
not
we're
be
talking
in
about
AEW.
WWE shit over here on the
I-
left side of me. That's all I'm fucking hearing. So
I
Ric
like
Flair
that.
should not be in
I
AEW.
wish
I'm like having
Guy
it.
Blue
I'm
won,
having the
right?
show like
Yeah.
play.
Thank
I
God.
already know who's winning. There's no reason for Red Velvet to win.
I know we
Ric
got- I
Flair
know we
should
have
not be
2
in
women's
AEW.
matches.
She's a
period,
better
point blank.
wrestler. That's the reason for her to win.
So we got 2
Well,
women's matches.
Thank you,
Trios
Kay.
match.
Well,
At least someone's
yes,
talking about the damn
but
show.
she is not
Ric
involved
Flair should
in
not be in
this
AEW. Period. Point blank. I don't want to hear. I don't care what people say.
storyline,
He does not need to
so
be there. He needs to retire and just be gone.
Well, you can put
Oh,
Red Velvet in the match and then have Sky Blue come out, and then she can be in the storyline, come out, and interfere or whatever,
I just would have had it be a
I
fatal four
mean,
way.
for a better
I don't
match.
know, it makes-
Yeah, I could.
All right, there it is.
So how many 9 matches really?
9-1 is 0 hour.
9 bangers.
They're not all bangers. No.
They're not all bangers.
Not
Let's be honest.
You're
they're
right.
not.
The only
That
one time I care.
Jericho
The only
and Kenny
match I
tag
literally.
team is definitely going to be a bathroom match.
Yeah,
That's
no, let's not have.
I'll
let's
never
not-
ever let it go. I'll
not do
never
this
let it
again.
go. The
Let's not do
moment
this
those
again.
We don't
Golden
have to talk about
Jets
it. We could-
come on my screen, I'm going to
No,
the
that
restroom
match
until that
is like,
bullshit ass match
Let's,
is
let's
over.
not do
Fine.
this again.
but
You're
it's
crazy.
like, I mean, I don't care enough
what
compared
is
to
it with
everything
Zero?
else. Everything else is
Wow.
just overwhelming
Zero
it.
besides MJF?
The tag title match, it just feels
Let's look
like
at the-
I
let's
don't
look at
know
the
who
match
I want to
card.
win.
for Full Gear. Hold on.
It's
The only
they kind
matches
of
I
have
care
it
about is the
kind of
tag
like
death match.
sudden.
Mox
The tag
versus
title
Orange
match is a
Cassidy,
bit
MJF
sudden,
versus
and I don't
Jay
feel.
White. Just so
All
I
right,
can see
hold on,
MJF
hold on,
beat Jay
hold
White.
on, everybody. One at a time. One at a time. Jesus, I'm gonna have to get
Thank
like
you.
a fucking virtual stick, and I have everyone holds it so that way they can have a fucking turn to talk. Jesus Christ, here. All right,
Woo,
so I'm
that
gonna read.
graphic. Okay, that's.
I'm going to read now the Full Gear card, so that
Oh,
way we
Lord.
can actually try to talk about this card one person at a time would be great. If we could try
I'll
that
start.
method, it's a kindergarten thing. We all went to kindergarten one time or another, so I feel like we could definitely be able to do this here. All righty, everybody.
Whoa.
How does Charlotte feel about?
So as you see, we have these are the ones that are definitely
Bro.
confirmed. So
How does
Oh, I
Charlotte feel
forgot
about this?
Miro and Andrade.
You hear me, Wolf? How does Charlotte feel about Lana being with Andrade?
Miro and Andrade?
No.
Is that what you said?
Lana is pretty much managing Andrade.
yes,
How does Charlotte feel about this?
Oh,
who cares? She's on
Oh.
WWE. Who gives a shit what she feels? Who cares what she feels?
That's her
She got
husband,
some
man.
shit in her face last week. Who cares? She's blind. She
husband
probably
for
doesn't
crying
even
out
know what's happening. So who
okay.
cares?
So it is set for Collision. Daniel Garcia versus Miro.
Wait, what?
Daniel Garcia versus Miro on Collision.
That's what the promo was just for.
Yeah, it's official now.
Only matches I care for on Full Gear: MJF versus Jay White, Orange Cassidy versus Moxley, and Hangman versus Swerve Strickland Texas Death Match, and then maybe the TBS Championship Triple Threat. And that's it.
I'll be
Can I just say,
honest. The tag title match, I love it. It does scream banger, but like right now I'm like conflicted because it feels like kind of sudden, and I just don't know what to
The way
think
I
of
feel
it.
about
Like
it,
it's
I would put that match on
One at a
I
time.
would put
One
that.
at a time. One at a time.
I just wanted to give kudos to the ladies, man. Sky Blue and Red Velvet put on a hell of a match. We need more of that on AEW.
yeah, that was actually
That's all I
something
wanted
else.
to do. Oh, Dylan, I thought you were going to read the card. I was waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to speak. I soon I'm
Sorry.
just gonna put everyone on mute, so that way I can fucking speak. It's not like Jesus Christ, there, people. All right, so yeah, so you got the Guns versus MJF and an opponent. MJF and Jay White. Sheeta versus Tony Storm. Sting, Darby, and Edge versus Christian, Luchasaurus, Nick Wayne, Orange Cassidy, and Moxley. Hangman and Swerve. Kenny and Jericho versus the Bucks. Statlander, Julia Hart, and now we know, of course, Sky Blue for the TBS. Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus La Faction and Nago something. FTR, Kings of the Black Throne, all for the AEW tag team match
La
itself.
Faction
I don't know what the fuck
Ingobernables.
that word is. In fucking Noble or some shit, you know. I don't
Guy's gonna
know.
get us canceled.
Some shit. So, listen. Honestly, out of all the matches, there's probably two matches that I could get, three matches I could truly, two matches I really don't give a shit about, but one match in particular I could give or take. The Starks match I really don't care for, to be very honest. Like, it ought to be cool, but I don't think it's going to be interesting. Kenny and the Golden Piss Ants versus the Young Bucks. Shot the shit. I hope that starts the show off. I really do.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, no, absolutely not at all. Sting and Darby and Edge versus Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne. That could be actually really good, but I don't know. It that also could just be a wash. And I swear to God, if Ric Flair gets involved, I'm turning the fucking stream off. If I see Ric Flair get fucking
I think
speared,
like
if I see Ric Flair get speared and gets put through a table, no.
I think they just added that because
damn it.
Sting's in the match. I don't think, for all we know, Ric Flair would be on commentary. Let's be honest.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, so we'll go down the line one at a time. One at a time. We're all gonna have enough time to talk. We have plenty of time. Leo, what matches are you excited for, and what matches are you not excited for? One at a time.
Matches I'm looking forward to: MJF versus Jay White, Moxley versus Orange Cassidy, and the Texas Death Match with Hangman and Swerve Strickland.
Okay. Kay and Asa, what matches are you guys excited for?
You go first.
I'm excited for the Golden Jets versus the Young Bucks. I think that's going to be an awesome match. I'm excited for Hangman Page versus Swerve Strickland. And I'm excited for MJF versus Jay White. I think all three of those are going to be good. I'm not excited for
the rest of the card.
No, I think
so.
The
just
card,
3 matches.
No, I think the card is great. I really do. I think it's going to be a great show. I can't. The TBS triple threat. I don't have high hopes for. I think if they just do a singles match, I think you do a triple threat. It gets messy. I think it's going to be a mess. Honestly,
I'm having a panic attack now when you're saying that.
I think it's gonna be a mess, man.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to Swerve and Hangman. I'm looking forward to MJF and Jay White. I'm looking forward to Hikaru Shida and Tony Storm. I am not super excited about the Sting, Darby, Adam Copeland match. Or the triple threat.
Wow.
TBS title one.
So I guess none of you are going to be watching the show then, except for those 3 matches. That's what it sounds like. God's favorite, because Wolf, I know you're going to go. I know you're going to go on a rant. So God's favorite. Let's get you in and out. Wolf, God, get in there, get out. Wolf's pleading for the microphone.
I just think that we could have done without the tag team fatal 4-way, and we could have done without the Kenny and Jericho Young Bucks match. If anything, they could have just did the Young Bucks versus Ricky and Big Bill, but I guess they're going to build up to that maybe. Other than that, I mean, the show is going to be good. We're going to get Sasha or Mercedes. I think Jungle Boy comes back. Don't forget about Jack Perry. You heard it here first as well. That's my other prediction. And I think we'll get the devil appear. Not revealed, but we'll get a devil appearance as well.
Okay. And Wolf, you want to wait for Samoa Joe, or do you want to talk over Samoa Joe?
Sorry. I'll talk over Samoa Joe because
Wow,
I was just laughing because that one spot where Joe did the nope, it was funny. The matches I'm most excited for are obviously the Texas Death Match. I think that's easily going to be the best match of the night, mostly by default, because Texas Death Match advantage. I also will enjoy MJF and Jay White a lot. They're two incredible athletes. Jay White already famously known to be world class, and MJF is incredible also. It's going to be amazing. I personally am accepting of everything else on the card, almost everything else. The matches I'm not really excited. I guess the matches I'm not really feeling right now. I mean, it's not even like I hate them. It's just I feel like it's the bottom like of the barrel. It's like on the lower end. They're still very good matches, but I just think everything else is more exciting to me. Obviously the 0 hour match, it's kind of not fair, because I know MJF's great, but like obviously he's gonna be the guns, especially if Joe is his partner, like so I'm not really.
Everybody's excited for 3 matches only.
I'm not. I'm going to get a bit of hate for this. I am not really too excited for the Women's World Championship match. Not as much, rather. Let me correct myself. Not as much.
All right, you're not welcome to the stream on Saturday. Like that, you're all of you are out. Like, how are you people not excited?
It's more like I want to see.
What did I do? What did
world am I in?
I'm just being honest. Some of these matches you could put on a Dynamite or a Collision if you wanted to.
The thing
only
is,
fair feel these matches are pay-per-view worthy.
Because the thing is, with the TBS title, it kind of I feel like it's more open to seeing like more of a story, like fomenting. Regarding the AEW Women's World Championship
match.
Marcus. I'll be honest. Right now it's kind of not fair for me to say this because.
So do we all think that this
Tony has like not Tony Storm has not done.
I think Full Gear is going to be better than Survivor Series. I think,
and I'm a bit annoyed by that. I think the reason why I'm not as excited as I should be for this match is because Timeless Tony Storm has not done anything. And I'm annoyed by that. I'm actually tilted by that. Why are they making her not do like?
She has a match on Friday.
The only thing I'm keeping an open mind lately. So I think what they could do to like make it interesting. And I think this was discussed between us. Is possibly maybe Mariah May like sort of works with Tony Storm. That would be
going to help her probably win the
maybe
championship, and then maybe Mercedes comes out at the end and signs her championship or AEW contract.
Maybe,
easy.
But like I don't know. I'm not as excited as I should be for Timeless Tony Storm because they have
That's
not.
not. I don't even think that's a fucking question.
It's better
Like,
than the Miz versus
this pay per
better
view
than
is
the Miz
going
versus
to
Miz.
outsell and blow
Oh yeah, 100%.
Survivor Series
It's
into
better
the
than Rhea
fucking
Ripley versus Zoe
dumpster.
Stark.
And if
Yeah.
anybody says, "Oh well, those war game matches," fuck those war game matches. All right, that shit could have all been dealed out in single Hell in a Cell matches on a fucking 3-hour, 4-hour Raw or a 2-hour.
Hell in a
Knockouts
Cell.
All
match.
the
Get rid of
cell
it.
matches
All
all
right.
willy
Get
nilly
rid of Hell in a Cell.
anymore.
What do you mean?
I think the thing
Anymore.
about that
You
though,
have
between the
Team
Judgment Day against
Cody
Cody
Jerkoffs
every-
versus the bad judgment choices in a fucking steel cell. That's
And a
what
new
you
heel, Drew
have.
McIntyre.
You have right, and Drew McIntyre to make it very exciting.
You got a
And
potential
then-
Randy Orton return. Going to be lit.
You know what would be really funny? If Orton doesn't come back Monday and Punk comes in and be's the fifth spot for Cody's thing, I
That'd be
would
big.
absolutely die laughing.
Well,
I
It
would
would
go,
if Randy
this
Orton.
is the funniest joke.
I mean, either way, it would be huge. Like, but I
A
mean,
huge disappointment.
Not necessarily.
Oh my
I
The only
think,
reason-
I think it
now,
would be
I
interesting.
know what we're probably going to say about CM Punk, but with all that aside, if you're talking specifically ratings, he is going to draw ratings for WWE. Now, we know
Which
he
they
has a
don't
personal
necessarily need, but they will gladly take.
team. Yeah, you know WWE is going to want the biggest ratings possible. They're going to want to break records. That's
If they
that's what
don't
it is.
bring Randy Orton in to be the fifth person at Survivor Series, I don't want to hear anyone say, "Well, I'm very happy Punk's back." I don't, because that was a terrible choice. It's a
Now,
terrible
what about
choice.
this though? Because they've been
I
telling
mean,
different stories.
It doesn't
because
make sense to have, because like I'm pretty sure Punk and Cody have no relation with each other.
Seth
And
doesn't like him. Roman doesn't like him.
well, Roman
Cody
has
could
already
stand
said
him.
he'll work with him if.
And the thing is, but the
like,
thing is,
required.
you know, like the way
That'd be a
WWE is
terrible
now,
idea.
they're not gonna be
So
putting
really
up with
it's
all
only
that stuff that
Seth.
he did in AEW. They're not going for it.
I'm
Now,
pretty sure
they
Punk
will
doesn't
be-
have like really any relation with Jay or Sammy.
No, but you know, but like we said earlier, Wolf, you know that they've been kind of building up some type of story where Shinsuke is technically calling out somebody. Now
Yeah,
we
if
all
they're
know
not
Randy could
bringing
be
in
part of War
Punk, they
Games,
have to
and then
drop
CM Punk can
Shinsuke's
face
thing.
Shinsuke.
So
I'm
like
gonna make a virtual stick. So we all can take turns
regarding
talking. 'Cause
Usually
I didn't
pick-
hear either one of you two while you both talked over each other.
I'll
They
go
were just
first,
shilling
and I'll let
WWE
Wolf go.
and CM Punk. They were sucking CM Punk's pickle.
I was just explaining logically about.
It was bitter.
Oh
Bitter
wow,
pickle.
what the heck? That was actually a pretty good super kick spot. Okay,
But
and
what
they
I,
are shaking hands now.
what I will say, Dylan,
Byron
is
left.
Randy is going to
Drove
be part
Byron
of
No,
away.
he went. He had to go do something quick. He'll be
He's
right
going to go
back.
to Survivor Series, but they've been building up a story where Shinsuke is trying to call out somebody. Now I could see CM Punk possibly being his opponent, and then you kind of have him face Shinsuke without. Which let's be honest, that wouldn't be a bad match.
You selling me on the idea
Oh,
Punk
that was
back
awesome.
is like me trying to stay up for all 3 hours of Monday Night Raw.
It's a chore.
That's not the word I'd use for it.
A dumpster fire.
You know
Still
what
not
would
the word
be,
I'd use for
you
it.
know what would be really
cheese.
funny is
With
if
extra sesame seeds.
Well, you see what I said in the chat about Roman.
Buns. Straight
Yeah.
sesame seeds.
This is what I literally said in the chat. We were talking about Roman literally like last night, and I went.
I woke up at 2:00 in the morning. And I saw like 4 messages from the group chat about Roman Reigns, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
I was going in on Roman.
I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I literally said Roman sucks, buns, extra sesame streets. I said I'd rather watch main event before I talk about Roman's. Can't show up to save his life. Reliable, nothing. He's not reliable. I called him not reliable.
What are you two talking about, No Bones? Because you guys seem to be having a better conversation.
There's a show called Stupid Pet Tricks, apparently, where pets come on and do stupid tricks, and it seems delightful. That's what I was saying.
If I wanted to see,
Where do you find
Not
this?
talking about wrestling at all.
It was on. It was a commercial.
The commercial.
if I wanted to
okay.
see dogs or pets do something crazy, I'll just put in Airbud, and I can see a dog play basketball.
That's classic.
That's a classic movie, isn't
That's a
it?
classic.
I'm very
That's how
excited- I'm very
LeBron learned his
excited
moves.
for this
You don't know
You got
that?
that right.
That right?
LeBron
Airbud.
James learned how to play basketball because of Air Bud.
That movie. We look at all of them. He taught Michael Jordan how to do baseball. Yeah.
Not
The
good.
seventh inning.
Not good.
The
Not good.
You too.
seventh inning. Then they had one when he played soccer. Then they had one when he played football and basketball. He did every sport besides dodgeball and bowling.
With the Celtics.
Where's Ray Phoenix?
I don't know.
Oh, not
He's
here
been-
anymore.
He's been injured, I think.
I thought he was still injured.
Do you guys know tomorrow's Ring of Honor is Vikingo and Commander in a tag team match against Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels?
Oh, I did not know that.
I didn't
That
know.
sounds
We're
awesome.
gonna be joining the Honor Club tomorrow though, so we can get the pay-per-view in December.
Yeah, I'll be joining that too, so that way I can also get it in December.
You guys have fun. I'd rather take a nap.
You're not
Ring
gonna.
of-
I might watch it, but I'm probably
Dude,
not
have
gonna
you
watch
have
it.
you
Done with
seen the
Ring of
past
Honor.
couple Ring of Honor pay-per-views?
They've been good.
No, I watched the paper. We've done live stream. I've done live streams for them.
Okay.
Leo has been with me. They've been great. It's just
Yeah.
I can't watch the weekly show.
I can't watch the weekly shows. Like when 2024 hits, like my new schedule for like wrestling is Raw, SmackDown, NXT, NWA, possibly TNA.
It looks like the main event is going to be what, Eddie Kingston versus Jay Lethal.
Yeah, they already have their main event, I think, scheduled
The
for
pay-per-view?
TNA.
I think that's going to be for the pay per view.
Yeah, that's the pay-per-view.
I don't know. I've not been watching.
Yeah, well, apparently Jay Lethal's the number one contender, so I think it's going to be Eddie.
Yeah, he
versus
is.
Jay
He
Lethal.
is.
Okay, so yeah, I think they're going to save that for the pay per view.
That much I know. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
That's
got
all
that
about
right,
to be
Eric.
on that.
She is.
That does not sound like a super awesome main event.
It sounds like okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Decent,
It's-
maybe.
I mean, they're both good, so we'll
and it
see what they
sucks
can
because
do.
last year we had the Briscoes and FTR in that double dog collar match, which was fantastic. So it's
Yeah.
because it's final battle. So
We gotta go.
we'll see. We'll see how the card shapes out. I'm sure AEW, some AEW people will appear.
Yeah, the Honor Club is nice because you can go back and watch that, and man, there's so much good Ring of Honor stuff. It's outstanding.
We found a
Yeah, the
Del
old,
Castle
the old
Dan
Ring of Honor was
match.
fantastic. Just the new one is just. I think they should just make the new one like NXT. It's like a developmental and
Oh.
use it to help some of their talent.
Since we're doing a lot of
Yeah,
more
yeah. I think that'd be the
comments
best use for it.
I have-
I agree. I
I have
agree.
to show everybody.
So we're getting Alex Shelley versus Moose
What?
for the Impact World Championship at Hard to Kill.
I don't know who either of those people are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alex Shelley's the Impact World Champion. Moose has pretty much been a guy that's been there for a while now. They have Deonna Purrazzo, I believe, versus Trinity for the Impact Knockouts Championship. So I know that match is going to be good.
It should be.
Miami.
No, it's Jordan Grace. My bad. It's Trinity versus Jordan Grace. Because she won like a battle royal, something like that.
What's the acclaimed football jerseys? What's the significance of 37 as the number? Do you know?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that either. I think I've wondered that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this guy. What did you got? What did you buy?
So I was in a Walmart this week, and as you all know, I have the dog poster for Bailey. So of course they have the ugly Christmas sweaters.
Oh, awesome!
And
Aw,
absolutely, there she is.
that's
I love
adorable.
it. I
That's
love
Bailey, the big baby Bales.
Adorable.
Absolutely. I have not tried it on yet. I'm still wrapped up like a burrito, so I don't know if I'm gonna, Incredible Hulk ripped this in half. I got the biggest size I could ask for. I said if they had gigantic, I'd get that one instead. But they just had Tumbo, so I said, all right, I'll go with Tumbo instead.
Tumbo.
So hopefully that's good. Hopefully the shirt this will fit. I'm going to be wearing it for Full Gear. I guess I'll yeah. Well, it's ugly Christmas sweater season now, so except this
That
isn't
would
an
be
ugly
a-
sweater. So that's the only positive about it. Thank you for whoever liked that. I appreciate it.
That would be a good match, Marcus.
So
What do you
yes,
think,
we
Dylan? You
have
think that'd be a good
Santa
match?
Claus.
Should we all wear sweaters for full
If you guys want to all wear ugly sweaters for Full Gear, we could do it. I mean, it's your choice. That'd be fun. It'd be really cool.
This match is crazy, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of high
It
flying
is really
going on.
good.
Yeah, this match is really good.
All right, so let's talk about 20 minutes more of WWE instead of watching this match.
What do you think about what he just said, Dylan? Marcus said if AEW works with TNA again, I want to see Swerve Strickland versus Chris Bay. Now that match could be good.
Like Bay?
No, Chris Bay
Bay
is part of Bullet Club.
Oh.
Yeah, he's part of Bullet Club. But the
Swerve
match
needs to
good.
get on track to becoming AEW champion.
He will after this feud, probably.
How many more feuds does Swerve have to go through?
He's going to have to go through enough until they decide to take the title off MJF, which is not going to be anytime soon.
We started one with Keith Lee. That never finished. We started one with Hangman. And we're now on phase 2.
So maybe him versus maybe Mox or Orange Cassidy next.
No, I think Swerve is gonna be part of that Continental Classic.
That's fine. I'm
wins
cool
it.
with that.
I think he should win it too.
I think Danielson's probably going to be at the finals. I think it's safe to say.
What
We
if
know
it's-
that.
You know what? You know what I'm going to call it being the
I'll
finals.
tell you now, if
though?
I get a triple threat between Swerve, Danielson, and MJF, I'll be
brother.
I
It's
will
over.
be
I don't
fucking
think
eating
Danielson needs
well
to be
at Long Island, baby.
Yo, double kicks in the nuts.
Honestly,
I could
though,
see. What's up? Go ahead, Leo.
I think this is my personal pick to be the finals.
They're heels.
Danielson versus Swerve Strickland in the finals. That match would be killer. I think would be killer.
Did y'all see the
Young Bucks
just
pretty
turned
much
heel?
just turned heel. Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah,
They need to.
I
They
had
need
a
to.
feeling.
Yeah, I never was able to buy into them as baby faces. They always just seem more of a heel to me.
Yeah.
Where was their heel turn?
They kicked them each of the other opponents in the nuts.
Yeah. Nick Jackson low blowed both of their opponents and then did a elbow while the referee wasn't looking.
Oh, now I just got it. What the
Like
fuck?
a very, very overtly,
Yeah. Was that Nick or Matt that did?
That
It was
was
Nick.
I'm sorry, Marcus. Young Bucks and Lucha Bros put on amazing matches together. This match is a humper. Someone want to
Maybe I sense a misspelling there.
Yeah, no, for sure. A huge
You mean
misspelling.
banger? You mean banger?
Banger?
What's a humper?
Yeah, I mean I know what I feel like we all know what humpers are, but like like
Oh,
is that a terminology now for
I
saying
think
something
what's
is
it called?
really
I'm
good?
pretty sure tonight
Yo, man,
was
that's a
supposed
humper.
to be
Yeah, man. Woo!
Bucks
Really
versus
got up in there
Lucha
and
Bros,
humped her.
but because Phoenix is still
I
injured,
feel bad for the
they
Lucha Bros
brought
kids
in
after this because
Commander.
they're not going to have any kids anytime soon with that kick.
Wow, I did not expect Bucks
Nope, it hasn't.
basically turning heel tonight. I would have thought at Full Gear. I mean, I guess
Humper in Urban Dictionary means
I'm
square.
guessing
So
at Full Gear is like the full. Yeah. All right. This just makes me double down on my idea that
Yeah,
Bucks
James,
fully turn heel at Full Gear, which means Jets win.
I mean,
Marcus, you're
kicking
definitely
dudes
going to
in the
have
nuts
to explain
in a
Humper to
match,
us
I feel like that's full heel
at
already.
some point this
Yeah.
evening. I need a sex ed class.
That's full heel.
Marcus,
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
it's
Wow.
Fightful terminology. Somebody from Fightful uses
Right.
Humper
It's
as a
Fightful
terminology.
That's
Why do
stupid.
they? Why? First of all, Marcus, why do you watch Fightful? They're trash. Second of all, who gives a damn? It's trash.
This is what I think about Fightful.
Fightful uses Humper
They use
as
stupid terminology
terminology
terms.
for amazing match.
Bro,
Never heard that one.
They need
Who
to go
can-
outside and touch some grass. I mean,
Dylan,
Jesus.
Dylan, you know what I
Like-
need to know? I need to know who came up with that stupid terminology. Who said this was a great terminology?
my bad.
That's what I want to know. Who was hired to come up with that?
Listen, Fightful, if you're
the
listening,
geeks who watch it.
I
That's
need
why.
to know. I need to know. Like, DM me, let me know what the fuck kind of terminology y'all talking about over there because, Humper to me is not amazing match. I mean, she pats you on the back and goes, "Oh man, you were a humper tonight." It's like, I guess you put on one spectacular moment, but 30 seconds is 30 seconds, no matter even if you microwave. Like it don't really make a difference. So, Jesus Christ, wow, what education we're getting over on this show. See, this show even brings you education. I don't know why you haven't subscribed. You know what I mean? Like this is a top tier award winning podcast. All right. Like we are the creme de la creme. Creme de la creme. Banger is way better than Humper. Fightful needs to get their terminology together.
Nah, they need to go back to school for 12
Marcus
years.
goes, I disagree with
we go.
you all.
You.
They have great people there, but to each their own. No, listen, Marcus, I'm not going to say I don't like Fightful. I follow Fightful. So I do get a lot of my
I
information.
just think
sometimes
they
from
scam
Fightful.
people. They charge you $5 for stuff I could tell you for free. Just listen to me.
Fact. They
Listen,
scam
that's
artists.
crazy. But I'll tell you this. I'm not going to be as adamant about giving them the fingers as Leo is. But,
I'm unfiltered, bro.
Yeah, you need to be filtered over here. Yeah. Wow.
Liv Morgan and Dana Brooke got him on 10.
Hey. Leave
Got
my
him on 20
my
over
favorite
here.
woman.
He's about to humper over there.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now. I don't care who gets
Throw
mad. I don't
Mariah
care
May
who
in there.
gets
That's
upset.
it. Game
I'm
over for
calling
him.
it now. I'm calling now. I don't care who gets upset, who needs to hear this, but I'm telling you now, 2024, Dana Brooke will be going down as one of the greatest of 2024. Don't at me, you can at me, whatever you want to do. But she's
All right,
going to
guys.
go down as the
That
breakout
was
star
fun.
of 2024,
Thank you.
women's champion of 2024, the best of 2024 on the women's side of things. Absolutely. Hands down.
Can I wait. Let's make a bet. Hold on. Let's make a fun
Can
bet.
somebody mute
Let's
his
make a
mic?
fun bet here. If the next PWI or PIW, whatever that fucking 500 plus sheet of amazing people are, if
PWI.
she's not in the top 10, I'll
Who?
give her 9 opportunities. If she's not in the top 10, Dana Brooke, I don't ever want to hear you talk about Dana being the greatest wrestler of all time ever again.
And hey. She's one of the most underrated women of all time.
And also never rated. So, there's a huge difference.
Okay.
You
gotta
unforgettable,
chill.
and then I
chill.
definitely forgot. So, there's a big difference. So listen, I'll make the fun bet with you. We'll have a fun bet here. If she's in the top 10, I will buy a Dana Brooke shirt and wear it on the next stream for the rest of that year. Because when does that report come out? Like September, right?
I think so.
December.
Okay. September. So October, November, December, 3 full months. Every time we do a watch along together, I will wear a Dana Brooke shirt.
But she's not competing right now, though. She won't even be able to
Who said it? 2024. She's gonna be the greatest of all time.
She won't even be able to style
So
anywhere close.
if she
It
is
doesn't sound like
the
that
greatest 2024 top 10, I'll wear the shirt. And if not,
Even on this?
I don't ever, for the whole rest of that year,
Huh?
of 3 months while we're on stream, hear you talk about Dana Brooke anything ever again.
Number 13.
Unless one of us
Mhm.
brings it up to you, then you can. But you can't willy-nilly just Rambo and go fucking total commando and start talking about her.
She's
No convo.
So pretty
If
much
she's
you're
in the
saying
top
is-
10, I'll wear the shirt. You can blab about it till your fucking jaw falls off.
No,
But
I-
if she's not in the top 10, you're mute for the
Right.
rest of the evening. As
Oh,
Juice
that
Robinson pitches
sucks,
on the
man.
competition.
You could have said top 50.
Nah,
man.
top 10. You said the most underrated.
And she is.
But isn't it? His point is she's underrated, meaning that she wouldn't be.
She'll
rated
never be
top
rated. She's never gonna be rated. You know why? Because
She
she
slept
ain't
on.
doing nothing.
She ain't gonna be able to
doing
sign
nothing.
into any company
She's
until
getting the
January.
makeup and the clothes ready for the real athletes. That's what she's doing. If there was a top 10 of best performing dressers or whatever the fuck, she'd be in the top 10 by far. But she's underrated. She ain't gonna be rated. And I tell
You're
you
wrong.
now, you
Wrong,
know,
sir. Wrong.
that's your bet. Everyone's a witness. You all
She's
heard
going
it.
to be, I'm calling now,
She's-
breakout star of 2024 is going to be her.
It has to be
2024.
on the top 10 insider report from PWX or whatever the fuck company that
all
is.
the different federations.
So, because she won't be able to sign until January. So, if she's in the
Top
PWI,
10 of the PWI insider. If she's number 10, I will accept it. But from 11 down, she's out of bounds.
Get a title shot or something.
He's
that's gonna suck though. I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
gonna
though,
suck for you, absolutely.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying imagine if it sucks and they, you know, like you said, if it's 10, you would accept it, right? It would suck if they end up putting her at 11 on the dot. That would be so pissed off for that.
Yeah, you will be. We won't,
This
but you
year-
will. And that, my good friend, is gonna be the best part of those three next months.
2022, I looked. She was not ranked. She was not in the top 500.
She wasn't even the 500. So
She was
499 other women were better than her.
No.
No, they rank men and women.
They rank them together.
They rank men and women
There
together.
is 400.
That ain't
Whoa.
Hey, that ain't fair.
They do a top 10 women and they rank them, but they mix of women and men together for the 500.
That ain't right. Women equality in 2024.
Yeah, and they're also
Whoa.
and sucky people are sucky people.
What, Wolf?
So we got a Wardlow video package, and then at the end of it, the devil showed up.
He might be the devil. He could be.
I mean,
What's that?
he could be related. He could be involved with the devil.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
So that's
like-
the bet. That's
I'm
the
looking
bet.
at some of these PWIs to see when she was.
I don't
Let's
want
see
to. I
if
don't
I
want to
can
hear.
find-
Oh, she's better
Let's
than
wait,
her.
let's-
She's
let's
better
see.
than
Right.
mommy.
So we're having the street fight now, which means all that's left is
Oh, 391.
ending the show with MJF.
Yeah, they gotta end it with the king. Come on now.
I'm guessing they're gonna just announce who MJF's partner is against the Guns, and
Oh, yeah, but Dutch. Okay.
Yes, Eric, we can talk about how much Sky Blue has gotten better. And let's talk about it, because I bet you she's going to be on the PWI Insider next
We
year.
ain't gonna go there.
And that is a finity fact.
Other ring on her.
No, Sky Blue has definitely
Green
gotten a
Pro
lot better.
Wrestling.
I think we also
Wait, we
got
need to beat somebody's
Mariah
manager in the
May and
2000s.
It was his
Tony
debut
Storm.
in 500.
I think we got a Mariah May and Tony Storm segment, and it seems like we're getting Mariah May versus
That's
Tony
his
Storm
rank last year.
on Rampage.
What's that number?
I thought it was going to be on Collision on Friday.
Maybe it's on Collision, but
I
I
think they're
don't.
giving Tony Storm a tune-up match, so it won't be Mariah May. They're kind of doing the Mickey James Trish Stratus storyline with that, if you kind of remember
I see. I see.
that. Yeah. So That's what they're trying to get with that one. If you
If
didn't,
you're
know.
interested, number one last year was Roman Reigns.
I'm not
Yeah, I'm not that
surprised.
shocked. They also
no
like trash
argument
on
from
their
me.
fucking number
No,
one
no
spot.
argument from me. He should have been.
It's a kayfabe, top 500.
Yeah.
It has to be.
It's a kayfabe top 500.
Well,
Yeah.
this year it's got to be MJF or Ospreay.
Will
I-
Ospreay was
Yeah.
number 27 last year.
Wow. They did him dirty.
Yeah, they did.
Well,
He's top 10. Has to
I
be.
mean,
Well,
I
he has a
think
top
team
five.
in AEW.
I'm surprised I personally would be surprised
like
that it
top
was
three.
that last year was Roman. I would have
All right, take it easy.
like 2021. I would say Roman without question. Like 2021 was Roman's year. But 2022, it's like
Who said something about y'all said she wasn't ranked last year?
right.
She was.
No.
We're looking.
I'm
at
looking
the
at it right
numbers
now.
I'm looking at it. She wasn't ranked.
In 2022,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
What's
She
the
was
number?
literally ranked 88 last year.
Go to 88. He has the book. If the book says it,
Titan was 88.
I'm looking at it right here.
are you looking at a
Looking at it
real
right here.
page or a fan page?
No, it's a real page.
Did you make that page
The
up?
Leo page. It's the Leo
Is
It
page.
the
is
Leo
not the Leo
page?
page, my guy.
Does it also say on there Liv Morgan's winning the Royal Rumble in 2024?
It's a natural fact she is winning. I
Yep,
don't wanna
that
hear it.
page is false. False facts, people. Don't believe
Dude,
everything on
I
Leo's
hate-
internet site.
2019.
No,
2019.
Blues
I'm looking
Brothers?
at 2019 right now.
Let me ask you the question.
2019, she was 52.
How the hell is Paul White and Jericho going to wrestle in rush hour suits right now? Fucking looking
Oh,
like
your
the Men
reference
in
is way more
Black.
modern than mine.
Check that fact. In 2019, she was literally 52.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm literally about to just embarrass the shit out of you now on Google. Like,
regarding 2023, I think is definitely Osprey's year.
Why are they dressed like men in black with these
Either
suits on?
MJF or Ospreay. Probably MJF, but Ospreay's
WWE
I can
NXT
see
Women's
it,
Champion Mandy Rose was
Yeah,
ranked
but I
21.
think Osprey.
While
Yeah,
AEW
number-
Interns Women Champion Tony Storm was ranked 25. ROH World Women's Champion Mercedes
Oh my
Moné is
God.
28. WWE
Fletcher's
24
dead.
Champion Dana Brooke ranked 88.
Oh no, Fletcher is
It
just
says
like
88.
See?
So
Oh,
now we
There's
have
no Titan.
Did Paul White just leave?
Yeah, this is 2022.
Did Paul White just leave? He just left.
yes, he did leave.
He just left. He killed Fletcher and just left. Oh man. Yikes.
Wait, are you? Let me see. Is the 2023 list out?
No.
I
I think
think
it's about.
I don't.
Let me see.
not.
I don't think it is. I don't think it
Pretty
is.
sure it was. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. What's it called? Yeah, it is. Because I'm pretty sure 2023 they had. Yeah. 'cause-
2022 position number 8. 2019 52. 2016 26. Dana
Uh-huh.
Brooke.
Wait,
500.
she was 26 in 2016.
Yes.
There's no way. There's no way.
There's no
I'm
way.
looking at it right
No
now. I'll
way
show
in
She
you.
the
was
whole
ranked 26.
world.
No,
I will
in
show you. I will
2016.
show
Look
you.
at a women only list.
She was
Yeah.
ranked
The list they
26
put
in
in the magazine
2016,
is
bro.
mixing them together.
I'm telling you now, she was ranked 26 in 2016.
Okay.
I'm not
We
saying
do.
unless you're looking
All
at
right.
only women.
So
That is it
PWI
right
500 2023 is out. It has been released. Right now I remember. The top 3 were The Shield, Seth, Roman, Mox. In that order.
Seth is 1. Yeah.
Seth is 1, Roman is 2, Mox is 3.
What didn't Mox get number 1 in like 2019? I think.
I have no idea.
I think it was 2019 or 2020.
I think
Uh,
I didn't get the 2023.
So, no, that's
Osprey-
number
oh,
1.
man.
Hold
So
on.
they put Osprey at number 17 for 2023.
That's crazy.
The list came out like 2 months ago, by the way. So
Oh yeah.
That's what I
saw
thought.
that.
Isn't that the one where Rhea Ripley was like
I thought
number
it
one or
came
something?
out in like September.
well, no. At least I don't think so. Or yeah, for the women, because now I think they've started.
Yeah, because she was ranked number one for the women.
separating the men and women for at least 2023.
They need to start doing that more.
Yeah, women was Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. The top 10 for 2023 was in order: Seth, Roman, Mox, Gunther, Vikingo, MJF, Okada, Orange Cassidy, Josh Alexander, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Josh Alexander
He was
was
higher.
the only one representing Impact at that time.
Funny enough, Carmelo Hayes is at 13.
Who was
He's
13?
Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where was Finn Balor?
Finn Balor.
I thought
61.
61.
61.
Yeah, I know this. I could tell.
Dana Brooke was if Finn Balor is 61.
Wait,
Hey,
Wolf. No, Wolf.
Yeah.
What
He's
number
arguing-
is Dana Brooke?
Was it top 10? So it don't make a difference. If she was
I need to see if,
87 this year, she still
Hold on.
lost.
She really pretty much went a lot of time undefeated. So
I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
But that's the thing. They
Yeah.
said they don't count if a lot of
Do
these
you ever
wrestlers are on the main
do you ever
event and getting
find
wins. It
yourself,
doesn't count.
guys, watching like? Let me see if I can put this correctly.
Oh, they have 250. Oh, okay. So
What?
for the
Oh my
women,
god. Oh my
50.
god.
Jesus
what the
Christ! I can't believe
Oh
Brian
my
Cage,
God.
Powerhouse Hobbs, just picked up Big Show and
All
threw
right.
him on top of the fucking Hyundai.
Yeah.
Shout out Hyundai. But
Yeah,
that was wild.
Hobbs avenged Fletcher. Paul White killed
God.
Fletcher, so Hobbs killed Paul White.
Yeah.
He ain't
That
coming
was
back after that
impressive.
one.
He was eating a lot of vitamins and magnesiums to
God
fucking do
damn.
that shit.
They're using a
God,
bike
don't
now.
do that to Kenny.
Yeah, bicycles have so many sharp edges on them.
Yeah.
Like the pedals and the chain. That's not safe.
Definitely making Takeshita look good.
Yeah,
The
Paul's
Lord,
dead.
man.
So Big Show's dead.
Oh my god.
So
hurt
Oh
Takeshita.
God.
That hurt
That had to,
Takeshita.
I didn't get it.
that had
I didn't
hurt
get to it yet.
So bad.
so
I didn't see it yet.
I do
Oh.
want to clarify that for 2023 they did a 250 for the
What is
women
he on a bike?
250. Okay.
instead of 500.
Okay.
Probably because it's the first time they separated.
So where was Dana Brooke?
Unrated.
I'm curious. I really want to know.
Unranked.
Unranked. Unranked.
WWE. No wonder
Listen.
why she left you.
So we still talking about this, really?
Listen, when you see someone struggling on the side of the road, you're supposed to be kind and trying to give them a little bit of help and hope. But
All
when they
right,
just know
so-
that there's defeat among
Oh
them,
no!
you got to just drive off.
Oh,
Who died?
Paul White is dead. He ain't.
Oh,
Just saw Paul White now?
Huh?
You both just saw Paul White now? Are we that
because
far
my
ahead of you?
TV like
no.
mine was
I
behind.
saw Paul White already. I saw Takeshita getting a
Yeah, I'm
clear
usually
chair
behind,
shot.
Where is
so.
even a bike as a weapon?
Oh yeah,
You guys are
Leo's
so
always
far
behind.
behind.
Leo's
Me,
always
Asa,
behind.
and Byron all watched Paul White and Takeshita's bike spot and lift
Just
spot.
threw a bike at Kenny's
Yeah,
head.
I'm
Jesus, you
watching
guys are
Brian
so
Cage
far
choke
behind.
out
But I
Omega
think
right
that was
now.
smart because we know Paul
And
White can barely
Jericho
walk.
and
So
Takeshita.
we need him not. We don't need him in
Yeah,
that match.
yeah, no, he can barely walk.
Oh damn!
You
see
see his
that
fucking,
brain
you
buster
see
on
his
the
fucking
bike? No.
straps of his
No.
fucking
No.
leotard that he had on.
No.
It was not even covering up his nipples. Shit was so fucking small on that poor bastard.
All right,
Oh,
let's
man.
see. Top
Paul
10.
White is donezo. Ibushi got close line on a bicycle. This is just outrageous.
Alright.
The Joker wants to know, Wolf, are you Tony Khan?
No,
Are you his son?
Are you his son?
no,
Are you his illegitimate son?
no.
No. All right. Well, that answers that
Thank
question, Joker.
God, no.
I had to ask because we seen a little bit Jimmyson. We seen it happen with Vince and
No,
Hornswoggle.
no.
And you also have the script, so you never know, man. I don't know. Sometimes you never know.
What did Jericho just throw at Takeshita? Was that like some popcorn or something?
I thought he smashed a bottle of beer on his head.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That brainbuster, Dakota Ibushi, that looked crazy. I don't think I could take that spot. I would be like Finn Balor at Extreme Rules all over again when he faced Roman. I'm gonna be
The
convulsing.
thing is, I'll be honest regarding. I have a fun little question. Who do you guys think is current, like, out of everyone in the AEW women's roster, including injured? Who is the top woman in AEW?
Oh, it's for sure. Someone.
Thank you, Dylan. Very informative. Very.
There's always has to be.
There are people that I would love to see get more opportunities on AEW as far as the women's
Oh, Kyle
division
Fletcher's
goes.
back. He's alive.
He's alive. Wow.
He did a
Thunder
restart.
Rosa's my answer.
Interesting.
What's your
Jamie
answer?
Hayter's definitely one of them. Jamie Hayter.
I agree with Eric. I think it is Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter.
He said Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa. Asa,
Yeah.
what are you saying?
I gotta
Someone.
I gotta say Thunder Rosa.
So 2 for Thunder, 1 for Jamie. Byron, who are you
Byron,
saying?
you are muted.
Okay.
Are you
I
at
was
mic?
saying, isn't she supposed to be back by now?
Jamie?
Thunder.
I don't know.
What's going on with
Thunder
that?
Rosa.
Thunder Rosa.
Oh, Thunder Rosa?
and Jamie
Oh,
do
yeah,
back in
yeah.
January.
I mean, I think they're
What was the
testing the
question?
waters.
Number
I think
one?
they're like doing like off-camera stuff. And
Do you want to say the question again to Byron? He was too focused on the
Sorry.
match ahead.
who do you, Byron? Who do you think is AEW's top woman out of everyone, including injured, such as Thunder Rosa and Jamie?
She will be signed on Saturday, but right
February
now
is
it's Toni Storm.
Jamie's return date. Mercedes Moné is what Byron's saying.
February is.
That's his
but I
wife.
think
Do you not know
Toni
that? He just got married
I'm-
over the weekend,
okay.
Byron, to Mercedes Moné.
Ooh,
You.
I wish.
I would.
He could have been eating red velvet cake and having it and hanging out with Mercedes. Bro. That would have been a fucking combo right there.
Jamie,
Byron,
What
if
about
you
her?
really got married to Mercedes,
know?
you wouldn't even be on stream right now.
all these people.
It would have been a humper of a match right there.
Is
Leo, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Who's the? I swear to God, if you say Dana Brooke, you're not coming Saturday.
Oh,
I will block
She ain't
you on
signed.
everything.
She's not signed to the company for us, so I can't say that.
No, just in
But
general. Don't say her name.
I gotta say Jamie Hayter, honestly. I think
Jamie
Hayter.
Hater. Okay, so 2 for
can't wait for
Hater,
Jamie to come
2
back.
for Thunder Rosa.
I wish Serena
One for
Deeb was
Byron's
still
wife.
wrestling.
Oh, I love Deep. It's a lot.
Deeb
Yeah,
definitely should be
Serena
top
Deeb
one.
is very good.
She is literally top 5.
Yeah,
right
where is she at? She needs.
Well,
Before I
apparently,
before
she
I
has
like
heat
started
with
paying
AEW.
attention to,
One at a time, guys. One at a time would be
Oh,
great.
my bad.
One at a time. One at a time.
But to answer your question, Brian, I think she has heat with AEW, and she doesn't. They're trying to figure out like a timetable for her to come back, and it's creative issues pretty much, like because they don't have anything planned for her.
let's see.
Wolf.
Before I started like paying attention and being interested in like the growth of Julia, I actually was watching Jamie Hayter. Like I actually enjoyed watching Jamie Hayter. I'm like, okay, big name here, big name. Her theme song's also like pretty catchy, to be honest. I actually like her theme song.
You know, I'm gonna say something real quick, and then I'm gonna touch upon what Wolf said. Takeshita could have been a gentleman and got us all a beer while on top of the fucking beer coolers. But that piece of shit just wanted to try to kill himself instead. So
he got himself a beer earlier.
Dylan,
yeah, I saw
remember
that
when we went live
selfish prick.
Remember how we went live that day?
Yeah, if he does that shit in Long Island and he doesn't pass me one, we're definitely gonna have a street fight for sure.
Remember what you said, right, Dylan, when we was on stream that day? We were talking about the different releases and what you said about those different guys and what they would be doing. You got to tell everybody in the stream what you were saying because you were funny for that one.
What about the bathroom incident?
No, remember like the different wrestlers we were talking about in their releases, and we were talking about where they could end up, and when you said a lot of them were going to end up, and you got to talk to them about it. What you were saying.
Walmart's greeting department. They're ending up in Walmart's greeting department. Walmart, this holiday season is struggling to find employees.
Oh my
That's right.
fucking
Oh
God.
shit!
Holy shit.
Kenny's hurt. Kenny's hurt on that
Holy
one.
Shit.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no!
This is why people are always injured in AEW.
Whoa.
That was fucking wild.
What is he doing?
Brian,
What are you doing?
that was a little too much.
What
Yeah,
is
that was
that?
crazy.
That
What
was
is
a little too much. Like, thank you, but no thank you.
That was crazy. Jesus Christ. God damn. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Yeah, he hit his head.
my
Jesus.
God.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Wait.
This guy slammed right on his head on the edge of the table.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the women who were doing something before. We just watched a murder between Brian Cage and Kenny O.
That says it comes out
Hope,
tomorrow.
hope Kenny's okay.
Did you see that? Thanks.
The game's out now.
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about they have an ad for Thanksgiving. The
Oh,
Eli Roth horror
the murder
movie.
movie.
Yes, it comes out tomorrow.
The
Oh
chair.
yeah, big day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now you know what you're doing tomorrow night.
Oh!
You're having Thanksgiving a week early.
Yo,
Oh,
did
so
you just see that,
basically
Leo?
It's
This man
Halloween
just went through that table.
You just saw that?
without Michael Myers.
Yeah, Leo's always.
Yeah, without Michael
Yeah.
Myers.
To get
Oh,
to the Coors
what
Light,
a
Dylan. You like Coors Light? They're terrible. You drink
That man's
Coors Light? They're
concussed.
nasty as hell.
That man
No,
is
I drink
concussed.
Arnold Palmer half and halves. I get busy with them. I get busy with them. But I can't drink for the next week. So I have a product to display. Yeah, I can Survivor Series, but I can't this weekend. I have to be good. There's an important thing for Saturday. You're muted, Byron.
Sorry. I wasn't trying to.
Oh, you're good.
No, you can't drink. Why can't you drink?
Because we have Caitlin and Caitlin Pickles on Saturday.
Huh?
It's an important stream.
Oh, yeah.
That big announcement I made 2 hours ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get belligerent though.
No, I mean, I think I handle myself well. A lot of my fellow people that have watched me say differently. They say that after a certain hour, I just start to fall asleep, and I'm very coherent anymore. And I'm just like, yeah, it looks great out there, like a fucking drunk weatherman. So, I'm gonna be sober Sally. You're muted again. You're gonna be sober Sally for sure. But Survivor Series, everyone's gonna have to put up a fight. Because I'm going to be having my own war games for shit sure.
I also have some an announcement as well.
I
So,
swear to
like you
God.
guys know, I am moving very soon, and I've been doing some collaborations with some other YouTubers, and I also started my group on YouTube, and we did a video just yesterday, and I'm gonna be hosting a WrestleMania watch party next year.
I thought you were
So-
going to WrestleMania.
No, I told you I wasn't going. I was out. I'm hosting it from my house. I'm watching it.
Oh, all right. Well, then I guess you're not going to be a part of ours.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'll be there. I'll be there
Oh my God. Okay.
How?
on stream.
No.
No, Nimrod.
God.
I know how you're gonna be
Oh
there.
my god.
If you're hosting a
Oh
thing,
my god.
No, I'm talking about like
that's
Like-
just not necessary. That's just not necessary.
Oh my
That's
God.
just not necessary.
Oh my god.
That wasn't necessary. Look at the fucking. Look at the one. Look at the hair is dented.
Oh my god, that's stupid.
what happened? What am I missing?
You're
I'm
about to
close.
watch it. Don't worry.
That's stupid.
Who was involved? That's all I
That
need to
is
know.
the dumbest.
Oh no!
Should we say who was involved?
Get him! Somebody get him, please! Somebody stop this man! He can't go anymore! Get him medical attention!
Holy shit.
And we're still 15 minutes left of the show.
He's not gonna make it!
I think MJF is supposed to have something, so probably not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
MJ still has something tonight.
They always get like the shittiest duct tape. It never works.
Oh my god, yeah.
It worked.
Remember the last time it like came off and he was like,
Oh!
like it was still duct tape.
Coda!
Sweaty.
Yeah, like that right there. That duct tape. That's.
Oh my god.
There.
Oh
Yeah,
my
look at the duct
god.
tape that they got
Like
going.
not sticky. It's like that
Oh,
sex
Bushi!
that sticks to itself but not to skin.
Oh no!
Look at Ibushi.
Ibushi's
Ibushi's
alive.
Ibushi's in fucking La La Land right now.
That man is gone. His soul left his body for a good 10 seconds.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm dead, bro. Oh my god.
I'd like to know what happened to Paul White.
Oh, he's dead.
Is he
He had to
dead
be
too?
cut off. Yeah, he's dead. They got his coffin ready.
Oh.
Nice move by Brian Cage. Nice
Oh,
kick.
they,
Such a big man. He is very agile.
Yeah.
This is why
Real.
this is why half the roster is hurt all the time.
you got that right.
Yeah,
Why
death
they put
matches.
or these
Just the
matches,
spots.
street fights.
Just the spots, man. You don't have to do this on a freaking Dynamite. Save it for the pay-per-view or something. Just don't do them at all.
V
I
trigger.
don't know.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, yes.
beautiful.
Oh my god. Crazy.
This man is tied up.
Huh?
Looks like Jesus.
Oh.
He does. He does look like Jesus.
You trigger. Bam.
If he was black,
Level one.
Bam. Giving him
Oh,
out.
wow. I think he missed Powerhouse.
Oh my
He
god.
missed, he missed that one.
Yeah.
And there.
One winged angel.
One winged angel on Brian Cage.
Do it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Bam. Yeah.
Wow. One,
Yes.
two. Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
Finally.
Wow. Wow.
That's pretty wild.
That was just. There was so many spots that didn't need to happen. Like,
Is this video game any good?
I have no idea.
no
I never
idea.
played a Yakuza game, so I have no
I
idea.
played
But
a Yakuza game
it's
before.
on Game Pass. So everybody that has Game Pass,
Part of
you get it for free.
I don't have a system right now, so I don't know what that is.
Well, when you get an Xbox, because you should get an Xbox, so that way you can play with the real men.
That's
Of
true.
the
I'm
game.
getting one very soon too.
I
And
was
you can play
hoping
with
that I
all
would
of
get
us.
I was hoping I would get something on Black Friday, but I'm probably not.
All right.
I know, I was
we'll
thinking
hear
about
from
buying
him
myself a
soon after that.
PS5, but then I realized that's probably a bad idea, and I should just get.
Oh
my
yeah, he
studio.
missed that V trigger.
Yeah, I do want Tekken 8 though. It's coming out in January.
I'm probably gonna get that one and then probably 2K24.
What
Well,
was our conversation prior though to that? I forgot.
for what?
We were talking about something until Ibushi went into the chairs.
Shoot, I don't remember.
Oh, I think the top woman in AEW. You were giving your opinion.
Oh,
No, it was after
no,
that.
we talked about that. It was after that.
I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to us.
He talked about not drinking at the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah. That's it. Yeah, Survivor Series.
So why can't you drink again? I mean, they're just coming on the stream. They're not here to. Are they
Well,
paying
no,
money?
they're not actually coming on. Listen, if I was able to have them overnight themselves, besides the pickles, that'd be wild. You know what I mean? That's a
So-
fucking wild stream.
So
But no, it's just the pickles. No,
then
you know,
drink.
it's my first like big thing that we got to do here on the channel. So I would like it to look presentable.
So
You know, because
Okay.
normally when I drink, I after a certain point I don't look that presentable anymore. I start taking down the button down. I start looking like, you know, like fucking Frank Gallagher from Shameless, just tethered and beaten and worn out and defeated, just waiting for his disability and social security check. So,
hold
you
on.
know, I feel like we'll wait for
Basically-
Survivor Series for that.
So basically, they sent you some pickles to eat on stream. Is that's what I'm getting at?
Yeah, they sent us all three from the collection.
Okay. So do you have to do anything else, or do you just?
I gotta
have
look
to eat 'em, or
presentable for the stream.
Okay.
I have to have one stream throughout the year where I don't look like Elvis Presley. All right. If I could do one, there's a possibility I could do another. So,
And this only applies to you. Like we don't
but no,
have
listen,
to.
you guys could get absolutely gone. I don't really care. I'm not your parent.
Good.
But
I'm just
if I
trying to figure
notice
out the
that you guys are
parameters, that's all.
absolutely obnoxious, I might have to put you in a timeout.
just
So,
trying to
like,
figure out
I will have to
the-
act like a parent if I see that that's happening. I know that you guys could all hold yourselves accordingly, except maybe the middle fingers from Leo prior. But besides that, I think you all can hold yourselves accordingly on stream. So I'm not worried, you know. But I know that one stream where I'm not doing it, I think will be very beneficial for me and the Last Week in Wrestling podcast.
Oh.
So I'm gonna
Hey,
do the
Outcast
one, and
versus
then
the Pro
Survivor
Shootout.
Series. I'm going to go back to my regular routine.
If Tony Storm has a match on him, that's 2 matches.
Maybe even have pickles left over. Who knows? I know I'm keeping the jars. That's for sure.
Oh, interesting.
I'm getting
We
them
have
washed out and
delicious-
So
everything.
I'm like, how many pickles are you gonna eat, man? You have to like.
Well,
hey,
there's the
this is sponsored
jalapeno
by-
ones. There's bread and
Those
butter
sound
chips,
good.
and then there's the Better Than You dills.
Oh, I don't eat pickles, so I don't know. But anyway.
Oh, man, you missed out.
Wow.
You're missing out, man.
Oh,
Vegan.
This is happening before
They're
Rampage.
vegan. I know that doesn't make a difference, but they're
you guys
vegan
see Tony
pickles.
Storm's wrestling Emi Sakura.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
They're gluten free, and they're farm
Nobody cares.
farm to table. No, we cared about Emi Sakura facing Tony Storm, but
I remember like
you know the pickle thing is a very big to do.
I remember in high school.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The pickle thing is a little bit bigger
Very
than
big,
Emi Sakura.
very big deal.
It's a very big deal, you know.
So,
And there's no bread or butter about it, you
so
know. Like,
collision is happening
you know,
before
true spice
Rampage.
all the way through.
So
I'm not gonna lie to
collision-
you. They're 32 ounces of pickles, and 2 of them are straight big cucumbers. The other one, the bread and butter, are chips, which is really cool. Like, you know, have a couple of them. Sam unfortunately isn't a fan of pickles either, but I'm telling him if he wants to be a part of this, he has to. You know, he has to eat them at least once. But like, I'm genuinely excited because I like pickles. I'm a fan of pickles, so I'm genuinely excited.
Are they going to
This is what
sponsor?
you want,
Are
This
they
is
going to
honestly-
sponsor you?
Yeah, like, you know, Kaylin, if you're watching this, like, this is really a me thing. This isn't really like anybody else's thing that I know of. Like Byron just
there
said,
he
he's not a fan
goes.
of pickles, but
But if I was there with you, though, I'll eat one with you.
no,
I
I know you
would.
would. I think everybody would.
Same.
You know, that's for sure. But
Especially if I'm having a few drinks.
oh,
Especially-
right.
I love
right,
me some
right.
jalapenos. I remember back in
We gotta sober
what
up.
is
You know, with the pickles.
Was this a thing and wherever you guys went to school? Like they would sell like those pickles, like the dill pickles, and then they would put like the hot Cheetos, and they would eat those. I remember that used to be a thing down here, like where the people would do that.
No, because we don't want to burn our asses out from eating all of that. and be sitting for the rest of the 5 periods in the restroom praying to God that we don't levitate off of the seat anymore and go home in one piece. You know, I don't want it to be a big deal anymore, but I
Oh
tell
my
you now,
God.
it would be
This
definitely a
man says
sticky
his
situation.
father is dirty. Oh, did you guys hear what happened with The Rock?
What, you got acorns?
No, apparently he is potentially going to be running for president.
Yeah, so
I
is
heard about
Kanye.
that. I heard about
So is
that.
Kanye, and so am I.
Yeah, he's got my vote.
Dylan, can you run? Please,
I could
go
run.
for it.
I could run. Not fast, but I could run. You know, and, but
Oh,
I
he's going to
could
be on
run.
Rampage too,
Absolutely.
Dylan.
The first
gonna be
thing
on
I would do is
Rampage.
get everybody Burberry scarves, and
Thank you.
have a twice a year inaugural day off for
Praying
MJF.
to God they don't live.
So when are you eating the pickle? At the beginning of the stream, or are you just
The
eating it
whole
throughout?
entire stream, we're just gobbling them down. You know what I mean? We're
Hey,
going
you know
at
what
it.
else Dylan, this is what you need to do. When you eat
in the
pickles,
bathroom, praying
give
to
a
God
rating
to
on each of the
levitate
flavors.
off the toilet.
You like that one? You like that one?
I loved
That's
it.
funny.
This man
Yeah.
sit.
I got
sit
a
for 5
really
seconds.
funny shit story. But I'll tell you off air because I've already said it on air once, so I don't want to have to make everyone else re-listen to it again. But it's actually a very funny story.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
He's having a sit down on Dylan on Rampage.
I can't wait to watch MJF beat the living piss out of that fucking poor Jay White and just
We got it
signify
coming.
that he's the greatest fucking AEW champion of all time.
Get his belt
Dylan, how
back.
would you feel about this? Even though it wouldn't happen, what if he beat a certain someone and took a title from a different company and came back to prove that he is the best of all the companies?
MJF goes to WWE, we're never going to see MJF do MJF ever again.
No, I'm just saying if it was just for one night, he just went out there and beat Roman, took the titles, and left.
Like a Forbidden Door, that's fine. I'd be great. I'd be very happy.
But we all know WWE doesn't like to play favorites. They don't like to play fair.
Who hired those goons? I want you to know something. Heed my words. I am going to find out who you are, and when I do, there will be hell to pay.
Ooh.
Sammy Guevara.
No, Bullet Club.
No,
I
Bullet
always
Club.
think it's Sammy Guevara.
I was about to say, well, there's your surprise of the night.
Because I was about to say, I didn't see that.
Dylan, stop.
Sammy has a concussion.
Yeah,
Dylan,
he's on concussion protocol.
You're not even drinking, and I need you to stop. Like,
You're trying so hard to be the hero with Max. That's just not who you are. You are the villain. Always have been and always will be. And my friend, you're not fooling anyone.
Jay White is so good, though. So good.
yeah.
Such a good heel. Dylan hates him.
I hate that fucking son of a bitch.
I hate him
Doing
too.
his job. He's
But I
doing
love
his
him at the
job.
same time because he's exactly doing his job. Like,
Devil, aren't you? No one's on your level, Mr. Devil. No. You're not the hero, Max. You're not these people's hero. You aren't their scumbag, Max. No, Max, you should know better. You should know better than most just how quickly they will drop you because you mean nothing to them. But that's perfect because, be honest, they mean nothing to you, don't they? No, Max, they mean nothing to you because you haven't changed. You can't change, and you said that you know me because we are similar. Well, bro, Chacho, I guess I know you too. And I know that you know that I am speaking truth right now. And I know that you know your days as the official AEW World Champion are numbered. You know that I am truly elite. You know that you are not. You know I am better than you. They know that I am better than you. And you know that a full year you will. Get him.
Go for gold.
No. Oh no. He has no friends. Everyone's frozen. But boom.
No, Dylan's sprint.
Oh,
There's
he
not
going
moving.
off.
Oh.
He popping off on him. Uh,
All of
The
them.
Acclaimed are coming out, or Samoa Joe.
Beat them
I can't
all.
hear.
Beat them all.
Leave
I'm
and come
listening.
back.
I hear
No,
you.
I do
Asa.
that. I'm gonna
Press
leave.
the leave
Come
box
on.
at the bottom.
Come on.
Wait, Asa, I see you though. Oh. All right. Goodbye,
Somebody
Asa.
come out there. Whoever it's gonna be his tag partner, I guess, for this weekend.
Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Are you serious? Are we really ending a show on another? Wow. We're not announcing his partner.
I get up and my meeting is at 10 tomorrow.
My meeting is at 7:15 tomorrow.
You're taking the car, right?
Yeah.
All right. Samoa Joe is not happy. They're hurting his chances. All righty. That was the Dynamite before Full Gear. Byron, wake up. It's almost over.
So I don't know if you guys saw the collision matches. We
had
do
Dax and Rouge.
Dax versus Rouge, Outcasts versus Sheeta and Statlander,
And Miro
and
versus
then
Daniel Garcia.
Miro versus Garcia.
Yes.
Sounds good.
We saw. But that is going to do it for us here. I want to thank everybody that came and hung out. We're very excited for, of course, Saturday. All of us will most likely be the ones to give you the greatest watch along of your lives of Full Gear, whether they like only 2 matches or 3, and the rest maybe booty cheeks with extra sesame seeds. It's still going to be a very, very, very good show this weekend. I'm very excited. And of course, I want to thank everybody here on the channel. I want to thank everybody over in the comment section. I appreciate it. Of course, if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, because the rest of this week, this channel is going to be doing a lot of things. We got the predictions tomorrow. We got a very long watch along, a pre-workout watch along for, of course, WWE and Collision and Rampage this Friday. We're watching all of it, so definitely bear with you. Grab your energy drinks because it's going to definitely be a long one. And then, of course, Saturday night is none other than a beautiful night to fight because it is Full Gear, baby, and I'm so excited to share it with all of you. And then Sunday, we wrap it up with none other than the former GCW referee, first pro wrestling referee, and time bomb referee, Mr. Clark. I cannot wait to hang out with him and pick his brain. All things professional wrestling, especially in the referee department. I know No Bones has something popping this Sunday as well. So I'm going to give them the floor before we do depart you. So, Asa, K, take it away.
Sunday at 1 p.m. we're doing another retro watch along, so hopefully you'll join us. Excuse me. It's on our YouTube channel, so just find us, No Bones About Wrestling, on YouTube. Dylan is actually going to be one of the hosts. It'll be me, Kay, and Dylan hosting. We're watching WWF Survivor Series 1990, going way back. So it's a good show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, come Sunday at 1. Try and get there a couple minutes before. Get there at like 12:50. Because then we'll talk about the card some, and then we'll have a countdown to when we press play on Peacock.
Awesome.
So
I
come
do have.
Sunday at
uh,
1.
Sunday 1. I'm excited.
I got stuff to also announce.
Oh, buddy, oh, buddy.
One for me. I'm going to reiterate that Monday I will host a Monday Night Raw watch along. Due to the special episode that may involve the return of Randy Orton, which may involve me crying on stream. And
That's what we're more excited for.
secondly, Tony Khan has announced the Golden Star is officially All Elite. Kota Ibushi is officially fully AEW.
Oh my god!
Wow.
How many more
I
fucking people
I also have a
is he
potential
going to
announcement for
sign?
next week as well.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
All right, God's
Get 'em.
favorite.
Get
Leo,
'em. Get 'em.
any announcements before we depart with the song? Silence. Excellent. That's the best.
I was gonna say maybe next week, depending on how my schedule is, I might be doing a pay-per-view watch along for Survivor Series 2019, Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT. So if you guys want to come on out and check that pay-per-view out, that was one of my favorite Survivor Series of the last few years. So definitely join me for that.
All right. Big B, my guy. You
No.
excited for Pickles on Saturday?
I'm excited
gotta
for
get
Pickles. I'm
ratings
excited
for
for
Dylan.
Full Gear, and I'm excited to be on the stream. So look forward to seeing you guys there.
Awesome. All right. That is going to do it for us here. Thank you to everybody. I appreciate you all. And yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow.